Welcome, 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 every. Is this not plugged up? What's going on here? Something is not plugged up. What is not plugged up? Turn around. How's it going, everybody? Oh, don't look at the makeup. Makeup is irrelevant. Don't look at that. Don't look at my shirt either. I've been cleaning, and I just made me some ice cream, homemade ice cream. I'm going to post that video tomorrow when it's complete, when it's done. When it's done, I will show you what it looks like tomorrow. It has to freeze overnight. I ain't got one of those fancy ice cream where it makes it, on the spot ice cream things. But that's what I did. I made some ice cream. I went to the Dollar Tree too. My ice cream video is going to be half ice cream, half cleaning video. Because I had to clean some the stuff. Why is this wrapped in so much stuff? I don't have the patience to be unwrapping all this stuff. Boy, if you don't get off my live stream, talk crazy to me, no. You supposed to greet me with the utmost respect. You, at all people, should be saying, "Hey, how you doing? Are you doing okay? I seen that you've been coughing. Are you okay? You ain't said nothing about my cough. You ain't said nothing about when I said I had pain behind my eye. You supposed to be a medical professional. You supposed to be a medical professional, and you ain't checking on my eye strain in the back of my eye right here. You ain't checked to see what's going on. You ain't asked me nothing. You know what you been doing? Cookie. Your mind is discombobulated. You've been trying to get somebody over to your little pool house. Oh, that's what I forgot to get. My paint. Oh. I do that tomorrow. I get my paint tomorrow. Let me make sure I got all my messages on here. All messages. You know what? You know what? When you feeling bad, if you come on here talking about you feeling bad, I'm going to ignore you. I'm going to look the other way. Turn the other cheek. That's what the hell I'm going to do. Tried to call you yesterday. Me and Kendra tried to call you yesterday before work. Who the hell is Kendra? What's the issue? Let's talk. What do you mean, what's the issue? I ain't got no issue. You got an issue. You don't check. You're not mindful. We know you're not a caring person, but you're not mindful. I've been coughing, and you have not said anything as a medical professional. You know why? Because you just don't care. Yeah, that's exactly what's going on. That's exactly what's going on. Hello, Bobby. How you doing? Good afternoon or evening or I don't know what day. I don't know what time of day it is. I'm trying to try out this lip liner from the Dollar Tree. You got any plans tonight, Bobby? You got any plans? You Jay, boy, don't come on here and ever be sick. Don't come over here. Don't come on here being sick and tell me you don't feel well. I will ignore you. I'm gonna say anyway. Anyway, how's the weather? Is the weather good? Is everything fine? Is the weather great? That's what I'm gonna be saying. I'm ignoring you so bad. You're gonna wish to God. Kendra said, call her back after work. You was right about her ex-husband. Hey Jason, how you doing? What ex-husband? What's wrong with her? Who ex-husband? And who the hell is Kendra? I don't know who Kendra is. Turn around. So I went to the Dollar Tree. I picked up my staples. You gave the advice and forgot was you drunk. What kind of advice was it? What did I say? I had some vitamin E oil, some glycolic acid. And I gotta do my nails tomorrow. And I got some chocolate. Now this chocolate is divine. Okay, this is divine. This is dark chocolate. Don't be acting like you know what he talking about. I believe him. Always yapping, always gossiping, and giving bad counsel. No, I do not. You get bad counsel. I don't get bad counsel. This is 70% cocoa dark chocolate. Now, dark chocolate is good for you. You know, it does some things. I don't know what it exactly does, but this is the chocolate. You can get this at Aldi's, and look how soft it is. Ooh, it is so soft. Oh yeah. Man, I should have put this in my ice cream. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, this is good. But so I'll be posting my ice cream video that I made. I'll post that tomorrow. I'm only gonna stay on here a few minutes, and then this ain't from the Dollar Tree. This is not dollar store chocolate. If you know anything, your taste buds are like sandpaper, so you wouldn't know what tastes good anyway. So you probably get your sweets from the Dollar Tree. I don't get candy and stuff from the Dollar Tree. I got this chocolate from Aldi's. This is Aldi's European German chocolate. This is Germany. This is German chocolate. German. And this is some good chocolate. You can do a lot with this stuff. This stuff is creamy too. Oh, hey, Mr. J, how you doing? What you cook? What you cook for dinner? Oh, what time is it? It's 7. It's 7 p.m. It's 7 p.m. in Indiana. Uh, uh, German caramel is your favorite. Mm-hmm. But this stuff right here, all these did they big one. Any of their chocolate is good. Any of their chocolate is dynamite. They got some. I was very surprised how good this chocolate is at Aldi's. This is some damn good chocolate. I'm gonna make some chocolate chip cookies with this. She gonna call you in an hour. Who the hell calling me? Don't tell her. Don't call me. Tell her I'll be on a date. I won't be answering her phone call. I'll be on a date somewhere. You know, in Alaska. Tell her I'm going to Alaska. And I won't be able to be. I'm going on a date all the way in Alaska. I ain't gonna be available. Co-workers who lack common sense and sense of urgency tick me off. Ooh, what happened? Spill the tea. Which Aldi on the west side? No, this Aldi over in Castleton on the northeast side. Go over there, get you some chocolate. But they probably sell it at all the Aldis probably got them. Aldi's got some good stuff, to be honest. They got some really good stuff. The feta cheeses is good. All their cheese is fine. It's good. Even the little gourmet cheese is good. If you don't know what to buy at Aldi, start with well, you can't eat salads right now, but what I do know is the egg rolls is good. Their little prepared section, the I can't cook area where you don't know how to cook your food. That whole section, that stuff is good. They bakery items are good except for the muffins, cinnamon rolls. I wouldn't buy none of those. They cookies is fine. They croissants, they brioche breads, the jalapeno sourdough bread is good. They buns and bread sourdough is good. I mean everything else is normal. Peanut butter, honey, that's good. Them salami meats is good, but I don't eat them. I don't eat deli meat no more. You know, it's toxic. People want to sit around kikiing, scratching their ass, sniffing their fingers, not trying to grab cars. People be acting like they ain't got bills to pay. Woo, you is mad today. You is mad today. You is mad today. They better get right. They better get right. You know, for you go out into the employee parking lot and slash everybody tires. Where I get these questions from? These questions are straight from the heart, Mr. J. These questions are straight from the heart. You know what I mean? I'm inspired. You know, I got inspired by somebody that eats bland food. You know what I mean? So I got inspired. These questions are unique, and they come from above. Actually, you know, it's not my doing. But yeah, make sure y'all hit up all these. All these got some good stuff. If you don't know what to get, ask me. I've tried a few things. AZ is mad. He at work, mad at people. You might have to clock out. Don't you gotta pay for a card? Yeah, you gotta pay a quarter to get a card. Now there's some nice people that may give you the card for free. You know what I mean? They may give you that card for free. You know, when I go, people give me the card for free. You know, they'll give me the card for free. Now, I don't always take the card depending on the attitude of the person. If I feel like they trying to make it seem like I don't have no quarter or something, then I don't take the card. Because you know, I don't want nobody thinking I ain't got it. You know what I mean? So I don't take the card. I only take the card if it's like an older person who don't feel like going right back up there, you know what I mean, to take the card back. I'll go ahead and take the card. Other than that, I don't take the card. Um, what did you say? I saw a woman unknowingly stepping on a worm at the bus stop today. That's a damn shame. That's a damn shame. That worm had a lot of life to live, and now he gone. Sorry to that worm. Uh, I wouldn't buy lasagna from them. At Aldi's, I wouldn't buy no lasagna either. But you know what? I wouldn't buy lasagna from Kroger's either. Kroger's grocery store be selling old food. They be leaving food out until it sells and changing labels or something. I done went in there so many times and they selling the same lasagna from 2 months ago. The exact same ones. It didn't change the expiration date. So they expired 2 months ago and it's still sitting on the shelf. You have to be very careful nowadays looking at the expiration dates because these stores are changing the label expiration stickers off of them and leaving them putting them back on the shelf and stuff like that. So you gotta be very careful what they doing out here. It's sick. Hey, Cookie! Um, Cookie's in here. Oh, you gonna make some lasagna? That's what I'm talking about, Cookie. Make that lasagna. Kroger's food is disgusting. Some of it is. Kroger's is okay, but they be doing some shady stuff. I ain't got time for that. You know, leaving bread out. You know, knowing that it's spoiled. We caught them. We caught them leaving bread at the front. You know, at the front where you enter in. Sometimes they put products at the front. They had some bread, some Hawaiian rolls. Now Hawaiian rolls are good, and I don't remember, you know, Hawaiian rolls never having a date on them. They put all them Hawaiian rolls at the front of the store. And we went up, me and my sister walked up to the rolls, molded. Molded. They were molded. And my sister went up to one of the workers and said, you know, a couple of those breads y'all got sitting out there, them Hawaiian rolls, is molded. Some man came out of nowhere and hurry up and grab some of the ones that were molded and took them back. I know when we left, they probably went and put that bread back on that thing. I know they did. These stores is crazy. You seen me at Kroger. No, you ain't never seen me at no Kroger, no damn Speedway. You ain't never seen me at no Speedway. I don't be out there. I don't be out on the west side with y'all. You won't see me out there. You won't see me on the west side. You made a steak, loaded baked potato with cheese. Ooh, yeah, that's what I'm talking about. I should have came to your house. You eating good. I didn't have no dinner. I'm deep cleaning my entire place today. Trying to get on the mailer. That's what I'm talking about. Cause the way these men talking in these comments lately, Cookie, they trying to find the woman. The woman got the whole package. I wanna know how they deep clean so quick and everything looks so. Because they had everything accessible. You know what I mean? They put everything in one little bucket, one little cart. Some of them have carts with all the stuff they need all in one place, so you can, push your cart to each area and then clean it with the stuff instead of trying to figure out where all your stuff is. You put all your cleaning products in a bucket on a push cart or something so that so it's accessible, so it's easy to clean. Cookie the first to clean. Yeah, you're to clean more often. What you want to eat, but we the chat gonna get it for you. Yeah, I need some let's see. Yeah, you gotta clean. You gotta clean. You gotta clean real good. You know what I mean? You gotta clean real good. While I was making my ice cream video, cause I'm gonna drop that tomorrow. While I was making that, I was cleaning. I was cleaning the cabinets. I was showing you how I clean my cabinets and all that kind of stuff. I do it an easy way. I'm not getting down. I'm not getting down and cleaning no cabinets and all. I'm not doing all that. So I do everything kind of the easy way. Now, let me tell y'all something. I had a realization today. My son came into my area, and I realized today that I'm actually short. I realized today I'm short the 2 week vet. Yeah, that's what we gonna do, Cookie. That's what we gonna do. We're gonna start Monday because AZ is gonna be a part of it, and he said he can't do Sunday, so I gotta start Monday. So look forward to that. Some veggie meals. Anyway, I found out today I'm short. Now I've been aware of my height for a minute, but I had no idea how short I am. And I was taken aback. I was taken aback that I'm actually short. And then he told me, well, you ain't got to lose that much weight, mama. You ain't got to lose that much weight. He said, the problem is your fat is compressed. He said your fat is compressed, like centralized in one, it's because of you so short that it makes you look bigger than what you are because you're your height. I've never heard an analysis like this in my life. Okay, I've never heard this before in my life. And then he said, you know what? He said, but you a healthy fat. He said, you a healthy fat. I said, I ain't never heard of that. What are you talking about? He said, you a healthy fat. He said, you eat healthy food. He said, you just don't exercise. You don't exercise enough. He said, you don't go to the gym. And then I said, well, that doesn't matter because what matters the most is what you eat. He said, no. He said, no. He said, don't you realize when people go to the gym, they going because they want to eat. They want to eat what they want. They want to eat the food they want to eat. I said, yeah, I guess that makes sense. So I realized today, not only am I short, my fat is compressed. And I'm a healthy fat. I'm just not exercising enough. My son. Well, they'll tell you the truth. Your kids will tell you the truth. If you ever had kids, Cookie, they're going to tell you the truth about yourself. They're going to tell you all the truth. Everybody else can lie to you, but they're going to tell. I'm 5'6", which I'm thinking that is tall. But apparently, I said, well, I can reach the door. So I know I'm tall enough to reach the door. And then he put his hand and it up the door, and it looked like it was going to the ceiling. I said, oh my God. I said, oh my God, why are you so tall? Anyway. Oh, I can't believe how short I am. I just can't believe that. My sister-in-law found, and she's like a model. Well, 5'6" must be different on everybody. I don't know. I'm flabbergasted. That means I've been buying clothes wrong too. I've been buying clothes wrong. I've been buying clothes for a tall person. I'm not tall. I'm short. I hate that for me. I mean, nothing wrong with being short, but it puts a damper on my whole persona. It puts a damper on my whole identity. Because I could have swore I was a tall person, but I guess not. But anyway, so that happened today. What'd you say? What did you say? I'm making changes starting Monday. I have to stock up on healthy food. Yeah, stock up on the healthy foods. Not FedEx or interrupted your dinner. Thank you, Cookie. So I'm going to start off my veggie week. AZ is going to join in that also. If you want to join in Veggie Week and eat vegetables for 2 weeks, make sure you like, share, and subscribe so you can keep up with all the stuff we're going to be fixing for Veggie Week. These veggie meals, okay? And they're going to be cheap and simple. They're not going to be complex. Yeah, I can do that. It's going to be very simple, nothing complex, nothing that's going to take you a whole bunch of ingredients to do or anything like that. It's going to be very simple stuff. Simple veggie central meals. Veggie. So I'm going to spend tonight and tomorrow writing out the meals. And then next week, that's what we're doing, vegetables. You know what? I love watching those personal chef meals. The meals they make them look so good. I need to get on there. Yeah. I like that kind of stuff too, Cookie. But I'm going to wait till you see my ice cream. This ain't got nothing to do with being vegetarian, but I made a ice cream. It's gonna be so bomb. I can't wait till you see that tomorrow. I want to eat some better things. Because if you eat better, you don't have to work as hard, to maintain what you got going on. It's all about eating properly so you won't have to work so hard to get it off. You know what I mean? You want to not have to spend 10 hours in the gym looking at Bubba Nim, sweating like an animal on the machines. Right. That's exactly what I'm trying to get into, more of a pretty aesthetic when it comes to eating and consuming. You know, not eating like a boar, like a big man, like a beast. You know. So I'm releasing I'm releasing tomorrow my last fat video. This is the last fat video. This is me eating a sandwich. And this will be my last fat video. You know. Because fat people are disappearing all over the world. You know, I'm one of the few fat people remaining. There's so many people, fat people, disappearing all over. Don't nobody want no veggie lasagna. We want meat. What you talking about? What you talking about? What people? If I made you a veggie lasagna, you would eat it. You would love it. You wouldn't even know the difference. You wouldn't even know the difference. You'd be so I can make you a veggie lasagna and you will be in love. I guarantee that. I guarantee, because it's all about that flavor. It's all about that flavor. It's all about that flavor. Need to stop lying. Stop lying about what? If I make you a veggie lasagna, you gonna love it. Now I can do, you know what, Cookie? I'm gonna do single portions. Some of the veggie meals gonna be single portions, so you can do it. You know, it's all about the meat, cheese, and salt. No. I'm going to make it. I'll make a veggie lasagna, pure veggie. It's gonna be so good. I'm gonna put I don't give out recipes for my lasagna. I do not do that, because there's one person on this live stream that has been wanting my recipe for my lasagna since I don't know when. I don't give out my recipe, but I will give you a semi. I will tell you, the bulk of what it is. I won't give you all the keys, to the meal. I give you some hints. I'll drop some hints as to what's in it. I'll show you, and that's about it. But the other recipes I'm gonna have, the other meals that I'm fixing this coming week, they will have recipes attached to them on my channel. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe to the channel so you are notified. I ain't no grand chef. What the hell you talking about, Mark? You talking to Chef BRG. You talking to Chef BRG. I don't know what you talking about. What you talk? You mad because you can't make no good lasagna. I ain't gonna buy no lasagna and say it's mine. I don't do that. I don't do that. I'm not gonna do that. I make lasagna. I do this for real. I do this for real. I've created so many fat people off my lasagna. I've left a trail of fat bodies from my lasagna. You know what I mean? I created fiends. I have created people who fiend for my lasagna. I don't know what you're talking about. Do you use a steamer for cleaning? I have one, but never use. No, I don't use no steamer. But you know what? They got people been using a power washer for their shower. I think that's neat. I can't make sloppy joes. That's why I married Cookie. What, Mark? What the hell are you talking about? You sound like rigid too at the same time. I called a body over that lasagna. Did 15 years in prison over that lasagna. Hey, Chip. Summer's not here yet. Hey, Chip. Summer's not here yet. Yeah, Chip. When summer get in here, you know what I mean. Yeah, get your breath spray out. Go on, get your mouthwash and stuff together, so when summer come on here, it be easy breezy. You know what I mean? Easy breezy. You gotta freshen up. You gotta get your breath together. Everything. Comb your hair, comb it back, side, give you a side ponytail, whatever the hell you got going on. So you feel comfortable. I guess what you keep saying. I'm just here to chill. I'm just here to chill. Me too. I'm here to chill too. You gotta write a poem for your short. Her name is Summer. It's so easy. Yeah, you gotta write a poem. What they call that? A haiku. You better make you one of them haiku poems. You know what I mean? Do what you got to do. You know what I mean? But he's always polite to Summer. I think she likes that politeness. How you doing? How you doing, Summer? How old? How old is what? My feet is about 2 centuries old. 2 centuries. I don't know how I'm still here. Oh, how? I'm about 85 on a good day. 82 in my elbows. I'm going to do what you did, AZ. Draw a pic of her and post. Don't you do that. You draw a pic of Summer and she'll never speak to you again. Never speak to you again. You better not do that. No. Don't do that. You thought she dipped yesterday. Don't do that. Don't do no picture of her. Don't you do that. Don't do that. Yeah, chill. We trying to form something here, and don't listen to AZ and mess it up. No, I don't care what kind of draw. What you mean? What you mean you draw good? What you mean like a Picasso? Are you on my level? Are you on my level of drawing? I mean, if you on my level, then fine, go at it. Because I'm experienced. I'm an experienced artist. You know what I mean? Straight from Paris, Paris, France, to be exact. Oh. Did you remove your painting post? You more of a finger painting kind of artist. Oh no, don't do it. Don't do it. She'll never speak to you again. Don't do that. Don't listen to nobody telling you to submit a picture of Summer. Don't do that. Mess yourself up. I ain't delete nothing. I haven't deleted anything. He might have deleted it because y'all didn't go and like it, the painting. Y'all didn't like it, and so he might have deleted it. Ashley Flair is yours. We don't want any voluntary portrait. I don't know what happened to it. I haven't noticed that it's been deleted. Why would it be deleted? I don't know who would have deleted that. Somebody go check and make sure it's not deleted. We want to support artists, whether it's good or bad. AZ is trying to be messy on my live stream. He's trying to be messy on my live stream. He keeps saying little things here and there. Jay always messy. I have not deleted it. I have no reason to delete that. There is no reason to delete the image. I mean the portrait. You look 24. Sir, I've been here since 1952. I'm old. Um, I say you paint J. Paint J, yeah, that'd be a good painting. How many alt accounts do you think Richard has? About 20. Richard is a different person every time he come on here. So I don't know. That may be one of his alternate accounts. He be having an alternate mind. Yeah, he took his pick down. He got what he demonstrated what he was. He showed you the pig. He showed you the pool. He showed you the Rolex. That's it. That's all you getting. You're not getting nothing else. That's it. That's it. He show and tell, and that's it. Where's your pick? Why isn't that on your profile? Right, right. That's what they do. hmm Did you use to rock Fila back then? Um, no. My mama wouldn't buy it. My mama would not buy my she wouldn't let me buy she wouldn't buy me no Fila. I never got it. The only thing I got was not Rolex. The only thing I got was Nike. I got me some black Nikes, and that was so bomb. I used to wear Boss clothes. I got a picture of me from high school wearing these huge earrings. I mean, they were giant. And then I had the Boss shirt. I went and got my picture taken with my friend. I got the Boss shirt, and I got the black baggy pants on and all that. I was going through something. And then you never had no, I never had K Swiss. No, I didn't have no feelers. I ain't had no feelers. I didn't have no cross colors. I didn't have none of that stuff. The most I had was Boss and Nike stuff. hmm Yeah, my mama, she didn't buy that stuff. I wanted LA Gear so bad. I wanted them LA Gear tennis shoes. Couldn't get those either. She wouldn't buy that shit either. Fubu. I don't think I had anything Fubu either. I don't think I had Fubu at all. No, I didn't have Fubu. What I wanted was a herringbone chain. I wanted a herringbone chain so bad. I said, God, everybody at school had them damn herringbone chains. I'm like, dang, I want a herringbone chain too. I didn't get no herringbone chain. My high school years were not that great. It was not a great. It wasn't a great time for me. It was not a good time at all. Especially when my mama switched me schools. When she switched me schools, that changed the whole atmosphere. That changed everything for me. You had these fire baby blues, Sean John shorts, wore them twice a week. Damn. Sean John, boy, they used to wear that. They used to wear that out. I didn't like high school at all. Yeah, high school was horrible. High school, I didn't really talk to people in high school. I didn't talk to a lot of people. I had two people I communicated with, and that was about it. But I didn't really talk to people in school. I worked my junior year in high school. I worked, and so I was able to leave school half a day and go to work. That was the perk of you know having a job, I was able to leave early. But I didn't like school. I didn't like swimming class. I hated that bullshit. That first day, getting in that damn, putting that swimsuit on, putting that swimsuit on. I just thought to myself, God, how do I get out of this? How do I get out of this? I don't want to go. I don't want to put a swimsuit on. I don't want to go to a swimming pool. I don't want to be around all these people swimming. I don't want to do none of that. I was trying to find a way to get out of that. And then that teacher was like, "Come on out. Y'all come on out." And we in the locker room looking at each other. Come on out. Hurry up. All the guys is out there in the pool just looking at you. Come on out. We had to go out there. It was a horrible time. I had a headache. I thought I was going to be sick. Oh, God, it was horrible. They thought you gangbang. I know that's a damn lie. Cutting class, going to the lake. Then you was cutting class. I never did that before. I had no idea. You never smile. I can imagine that. You a non-smiling person. I can imagine that. But I was like change confidence. I was scared to shower in front of all the white kids. You were scared to shower? Why? What was wrong? What was wrong with you that you were scared to shower? Hey Henry, how you doing? But I was terrified of high school. I didn't go to the cafeteria at all for sophomore year, junior year, and I graduated early from high school. So sophomore year, junior year, I did not go to the cafeteria. I refused to eat lunch. I didn't eat lunch at all. I just sat in the hallway. I didn't want to go to the cafeteria. I don't want to see none of them kids. I don't like nobody. Oh, so they were trying to look at your stuff. Yeah, that's off the chain. When I was in gym class and stuff like that, it was crazy. It was crazy. A lot of them girls were funky. You know what I mean? Everybody trying to figure out themselves. Some of them girls were funky in there. It was a crazy time. And then somebody will always forget their gym uniform. I don't have my gym uniform. So I can't do gym today. They make you do gym anyway. You think that outfit gonna stop you from doing gym? You gonna do that gym. I wouldn't call it cutting lunch. I just didn't go. I wouldn't go. I didn't like the way the cafeteria was made. It's like everybody looking at you. I don't have time for that. So I ain't eat. I ain't eat at all. You can never be bullied unless you allow it. No one ever made me feel inferior without my consent. I know that's right, Cookie. You showered in your boxers. What? Hold up. Not showering your boxers. What? You remember catching bullfrogs with some of my friends, letting them go in the locker room. Oh my God. Awful. Awful, awful. Detention. You should have got detention for that. You should have got detention for that. Yep. Yeah, I didn't. High school was horrible. I would never want to go back. Horrible experience. I had some tough situations. I had some tough situations. I can't even talk about it. I had some just some crazy shit happen to me. I said, God, when is this nightmare gonna be over? I was so glad when my friend told me, she said, if you take this class, you know you can graduate early. And I said, what? Because I was failing a math class. She said, if you take it during the summer, you can take these 2 classes during the summer. She said, you can graduate early. I said, are you serious? I said, are you serious? And I did. I took them classes early, and I was able to graduate. I took those classes during the summer, and I was able to graduate early. And then my nightmare was over. It was such a relief. That last day being at school, knowing I ain't got to go back to see those fools ever again. I was filled with joy. I was filled with pure joy. I'm like, God, now the nightmare is over. What did he say? Wait a second. That was stuff, that was soft stuff. I know a kid that super glued a huge dildo on our principal's car windshield. I'm like, damn, dude, what the hell is y'all into? Where's the learning at? Where's the learning? Where's the education? Why were you doing all that? And where were the teachers at? My senior year, I was making side money selling cigs and chewing tobacco. I worked at Walmart and used my discount and overcharged them. What the hell? Who the hell is doing tobacco at school? I know people sold drugs and stuff, but I didn't really see none of that. I did see people selling crybabies and warheads. You know, the crybabies, and people would be selling that kind of stuff. The sour candy. I don't know about no cigarettes and all that mess. Now, one girl, she would get drunk during English class, and she would drink vodka in her thermostat. When she showed me, I said, you got what in there? Vodka. You drinking alcohol during school? And she went on to join the army. She joined the army when we left high school. She joined the army. I finished my undergraduate degree in, ooh, nice cookie. And then my graduate degree. Them white kids, especially the baseball player, kept them some dip on them. A lot of kids smoked. I was never interested in none of that stuff. Smoking, doing drugs. I was trying to get through school. Okay? I was trying to get through school with my glasses on and my horrible hair. You know, 'cause my mama, she used to, you know, my hair used to be messed up. Sometimes in school, it wasn't always correct. It wasn't always right. I looked like Oprah. I did. I had Oprah hair in school. And then I started wearing wigs and stuff, and then it got better. Or hair weave and pieces and stuff. And I started feeling more better. Yeah, I don't know how people drink alcohol, especially in school. I thought that was crazy. Now, people used to get in fights. I remember there was a fight. I remember, it looks like you have a mustache. I do. I'm a man. Duh. Anyway, what was I gonna say? Somebody got in a fight at school. You know what I mean? Somebody got in a fight at school, and she told her, "I'm gonna beat your ass. I'm gonna beat your ass when you get home." So the girl The girl got on the bus with the other girl. They didn't fight on the bus. The girl went home in her house. And then the girl got off the bus or whatever. The girl came back at her house with a hammer and threw it at her and hit her upside the head with a damn hammer. Fight over. Fight over. Fight over. You hear me? Okay, she hit her upside the head with a hammer. That was off the chain. I said, damn, you get on the bus to follow the girl home and all that, and then you get your ass whooped? You get your ass whooped with a hammer? That's why you don't do that. You don't threaten people and follow them home, and you don't know what they're capable of when they get to the house. Yeah, it was off the chain. Now, one of my friends, now, I have a friend, she was bad. She was a bad kid. She was a really bad kid. She was so bad that the last time I went to school with her was middle school, and she beat a girl up so bad against the pop machine. I mean, she beat her up like Mike Tyson. You know, she was drilling all in her gut, her head. She was beating her beating her upside the head and all that kind of stuff. Yeah. Yeah, we had some crazy stuff. We had some crazy stuff going on. And then she turned out to be a music producer. She turned out to be a good person. And the only reason why I knew that is because I was at my daddy's house one day, and I was older and I was driving. And there was a knock at the door, and it was her. She was telling my daddy that she's moving down to Georgia. I said, how the hell you know my daddy? How the hell you know my damn daddy? And he knew her daddy. He knew her daddy. And I guess they had they know each other and all that stuff. I said, what the hell? How the hell you know my damn daddy? And she said she was moving down to Georgia and all that. And she became a music producer. And then she became a politician. And she was bad, boys. Horrible. Beat the brakes off of you. Beat your head until your head is bleeding. Now, I'm not going to tell y'all which politician that is. I'm not going to tell you that. But, you had a lot of friends during that time. It was fun. This big, white girl violated this petite black girl. Black girl was talking about her, and then the big bag dragged her and slammed her against the soda machine. What is it about the soda machine that people want to beat people up against the soda machine in school? It's like, what the hell? Why you got throw me against the Dr. Pepper? Every high school I attended, I always got into fights. Trouble always came to me for something. When all I did for the most part was skateboard and hang out. Damn, you was a fight magnet. I didn't get in fights. I got threatened with the fight, but when I got off the bus, because she said she was gonna beat me after school, my heart was racing the whole time I was sitting in class, because I kept looking at the clock like, as soon as I get off school, I gotta fight this girl. When I get off the bus, I gotta fight this girl. I sat at that bus stop and after school for at least an hour waiting on her to come and fight me. And I sat there. My mama pulled up and she said, what the hell you doing? I said, I'm waiting on this girl. She want to fight me. She said, if you don't get your ass in the house, get your ass in the house. You ain't fighting nobody today. Go on in the house. I take all my stuff and go on in the house. You almost got jumped once. I ain't surprised. I ain't surprised, Jay. I ain't surprised. You probably say something smart, Alec. You know what I mean? You probably say something smart, Alec, to somebody, and that's why you almost got jumped. You got a smart mouth. You got a smart mouth. And those type of people, they gotta get their butt whooped. Speaking of Georgia, Missouri is a no for me because the other CFO was internal. Got that one. So only the other option is Georgia, but it's gonna be too hot over there. My sister is contemplating moving too. She wants to move not out of state, but she wants to move to another apartment, and she's looking at these newer apartments out here in Noblesville and Carmel and stuff like that out north. She's looking at some of those apartments to see if she can move in one of those. I guess everybody's in a moving spirit. Yeah, Jay. Jay got a smart mouth. This chocolate is so good. I got dark chocolate. Just found today the Missouri won today. Don't get. I just fried what I feel like wasting. It'll be okay. Cooking. My first fight happened in front of my dad. I was walking home, but I didn't know he was going to pick me up. Dude punched me, and I didn't know. My dad pulled up and said, "Whoop his ass!" Not your daddy being supportive in to kick ass. The last high school I went to before my dad put me in military school, my friend got stabbed in the arm. Damn! By this one kid on the football team. I just swung my skateboard across his head. Damn! Well, y'all is violent. Y'all some violent people. Y'all violent. He didn't get expelled for stabbing my friend, but I did, which pissed me off. Cadbury. I ain't never liked Cadbury. But, oh, y'all violent. Now, my friend, she was going to the college down in Mississippi. She was at a college down in Mississippi. And she down there going to school, and she went to a party. I guess some guy was trying to talk to her or something like that. And then I guess he had a girlfriend or something. The girl came and took a razor down her back and slashed, her back, real good. Real good. So she had to come back home. She came back home. She left school, and her mama told her come back home. Her mama was a very strict woman. She said, "You come back home. That's dangerous down there." But then she come back home, and then the baby daddy, ended her life. Crazy. Rest in peace. Rest in peace. I was a 5th grader and beat up 8th grader. I have felt like the man ever since. Oh, really? Just because you beat up the 8th grader? I don't get it either, Cookie. I ain't got time. Some people just crave it and pose on it. Not you trying to take people husband. Yeah, Cookie, you might want to learn some jiu-jitsu or something. You might want to learn some jiu-jitsu. You need a black belt. You need to go to Chuck Norris school. Learn you some Obi-Wan Kenobi. You better learn some stuff because the way you was talking about that one man, and you looking at his family online and all that, you need a treadmill. Yeah, you want to buy me one? You can buy me a treadmill if you want to and ship it to me. I'll go ahead and take it. You know, I want to take the high road. I want to be like you, 6-pack abs. You know, a flat back with no hair. You know, I want to be hair free like you. And you know, I want to have skinny calves. Hey Heather, how you doing? Heather, how you doing? We have a get a black belt or a black gun. Just get the black belt. That's more cooler. You know what I mean? It's more cooler to talk to have that jiu-jitsu. I seen somebody put their stuff in action. I'm skinny. I'm 42. You 42 kilograms. So you the size of a computer byte. Boy, you know what? I feel sorry for you. You know what I mean? I hope one day that you're able to get bigger or something like that. Or, you know, because that's too little. That's too small. We can't even see you. I can't even see you now. Man, I thought I skipped to the good part. What good part? What's the good part? On my question or this live stream? Um, yeah, everybody, yeah, Cookie, you need to learn how to. You need to go to the gun, to the range or something. You gotta protect yourself. You gotta carry around you a late one of those Star Wars lasers or something. You got 6-pack on your channel. Well, put your picture up so we can see on your profile. Because if you're gonna tell me something, I want to be inspired. I want to see what you rocking with. Because if you got 6 to 8 abs on the front, I want to make sure you got abs on the back too or whatever. You know what I mean? Because how am I gonna be better if you can't show me better? You gotta show me better. I weigh about 659 pounds in one leg and 600 in the other. I need all the help I can get. Cash App Livia Flair, so I can get all the nutritional protein and whey shakes whey powders that I need. You know what I mean? Because it takes a village to raise a skinny person. It takes a village to transition fat people to skinny. Right now, I'm one of the last remaining fat people on earth. You know what I mean? We don't have that many. We're losing fat people by the hour, actually. Every day, a fat person is taken away by GLP shots. We're losing them. We are losing fat people, all the time now. It's going to be rare to see them, and it's going to be a lot of competition. So you can't get women today, and when all the fat women are skinny, you ain't going to be able to get none of them either. You ain't going to be getting none of them. You know what I mean? It's going to be a lot of competition out there. It's going to be a lot of rejection. The rejection level is going to be on 1,000. You thought you get rejected tonight, from your Tinder date. You're going to get rejected on a level of 10,000 times as much because all the women are going to be skinny. And when all the women are skinny, it's going to be nasty out there. It's going to be nasty. It's going to be some nasty work. It's going to be some nasty work out there. Let's see. What did AZ say? A black girl I grew up who ended up becoming Miss Arizona at one point was on the track team. So fast, she stole all the girl designer pants on the track team and wore one of them the next day. What? Damn. That was off the chain. I envy people who were teens and young adults in 2000. Yeah, back in the day, things were different. Things were awesome. I wasn't there during that time, but I was there before, the 2000s and all that. But are you guys old souls or young souls? I think I'm young. I think I have a young soul. I have a youth about me. You know what I mean? I'm not totally decrepit and old. You know what I mean? I have a young spirit. I have a very young spirit. And I owe that to uh, my childhood not really being, as playful as it could have been. I had a playful childhood, but it wasn't playful enough. I didn't do a lot as a child. And so that's probably why I'm soft and lighthearted. I'm very lighthearted. You an old soul, Chip. She be on social media acting high class, but she always the paints the thief to me. You listen to Lil Uzi, you definitely a young soul. I listen to Lil Uzi. I listen to Baby Chief Do It. I don't know, whatever his name is. I listen to ASAP Ferg. I listen to all music, to be honest. I'm not totally turned off to new music. Some of it is okay. You know what I mean? I listen to everything. My son is surprised. He's like, "You listen to the same music I listen to. Why are you doing that?" I'm like, "Look, it comes through my feeds, and if I like it, I'm adding it to my playlist. Now leave me alone." I got me some SoundCloud playlists. I got me some SoundCloud hits. You know what I mean? I got some cuts on there that I like. But I love all kind of music. So I'm a young soul. Young soul. That's why I gotta be with somebody that has a young soul too. I don't want to be with an old soul man that be eating cream of wheat. I don't want a cream of wheat lover. You know what I mean? I don't want nobody, that change their socks one sock at a time. I don't want that. I don't want a one sock man. I don't want nobody carrying more medicine, more medicine than money in their wallet. You know what I mean? Cookie a gold digging soul. I don't know about now. You barely listen to rap. I listen to rap because it's upbeat. You know what I mean? And sometimes you need that. Rap music is for when you need to push yourself to do something. Get your energy up and take you to another character because somebody piss you the hell off. When you need to change into I will beat your ass character, you need to, listen to rap music. When you need to fight against the system, whether it's work or people, your family, you need rap music in your life. How am I digging for gold if my CFO make it make sense? I know that's right, Cookie. Cookie don't play. Don't play with her. Ooh, Raisin Bran Crunch. Yeah, that's good. Yeah, AZ. I like me some. I've been eating Raisin Bran since I was a child. I prefer that over Trix. You know what I mean? That Trix cereal, that was a waste of time. That's for little children. You know, the real ones eat Raisin Bran. Keisha Lance Bottoms. Ain't that the mayor of Georgia? Should I be with a man that has nothing then AZ? They can't answer that question. I let you live that time you won't lie. You let you live. You could be CFO, USC, WF, being a gold digger is your nature, have a title, don't change that. Jay, I know you ain't turning on Cookie. I know you, boy, Cookie about to eat you up. She about to eat you up, and I'm about to sit here and watch. I'm about to sit here and watch like a TV show. Woo! Ooh! Ooh! It's about to get nasty in here. I'm taking a break while Cookie about to chew both of them up. I'm gonna sit here, eat my piece of chocolate while Cookie chew Jay and AZ up. Mm. Sometimes live stream be doing the live stream by itself. Honey bunches of oats. Oh yeah, frosted mini wheats is good. Now I don't like honey bunches of oats. I don't like that. That cereal give me the creeps. I don't like it. Cookie, I seen how you reacted to Jay's house. I didn't want you in my business. Oh my God, it's getting deep. It's getting deep. She about to cut. She about to let loose. She about to let the chopper on y'all. Was it that lady on the Young Thug case? That's her, ain't it? Keisha Lance Bottoms. I think that is her. She asked him about his 401k. Just because I saw Jay's house doesn't mean I was impressed. I could have just been surprised. Boy, she about to get Cypress Hill on y'all in a minute. She about to hand on the pump action. That's what she about to do. Right, Chip? Where the popcorn? All I got is a piece of chocolate. I'm trying to sit back and watch the fiasco. What you gonna start telling? Tell them what? What do you want to tell, AZ? You've been wanting to tell something for a minute. What do you want to tell? I live in my truth. What is it? What do you want to tell? Don't die. We did you. I'm be here. I know you didn't say Livy's not your friend. Whoa. I didn't even say so. I didn't even say much. Olivia over there, dang. I am dang. I'm dang. Because they can't, he couldn't take that. He didn't like that. I feel like I need a snack or something. I don't have no dinner. I'm going to need some dinner. I ain't got no dinner tonight. I should have made some. It's good. All these. Get you some chocolate cookie at all these. You're gonna love it. Go get you some. It's good. Yeah, it's good. They even got one called extra creamy. It's real good. It's called extra creamy milk chocolate. Oh, it's too good. You wasn't synced with the chat. Oh, Henry. Yeah, you missed some stuff then, because it was off the chain. It was the flames, the whole chat was on fire. It was on fire. It was flaming. Like a flaming hot. Like a flaming hot. What's the plan for tonight? My plan is to find me something to eat on, whatever that is gonna be. I don't know. What secret am I hiding? I don't have no secret. There's no secret. Everybody has to be aware that I'm aware that I'm aware that I am on social media. You know what I mean? I'm aware that I am on a platform, and I'm aware of all those things. I don't have nothing. Okay, over here exaggerating you. Oh my Lord. A T-bone steak under that belly. Who got a T-bone steak? All lives will be exposed. That all Cat William voice. Oh Lord. Are you talking about yourself, Jay? Are you talking about you? I know you ain't talking about me. You can't be talking about me. I know you talking about you, because you got to talk about yourself. Okay? Don't talk about me. Leave me out of it. I'm waiting on some of my friends. We head to the juke joint. Ooh, that sounds fun. Like a nice Friday night. You know what I mean? That sounds like a good Friday night. Being outside. On the last couple of weeks of summer about to come and go. This summer has went by so fast. It's just like, God, we just got here. You is a mod. What the hell you talking about? Every time he on here, he forget that he's a mod. He don't never do what he's supposed to do. He's a mod for fashion, not for security. He he don't even know that. He don't understand what a mod does or something. He don't never kick nobody out. I think he's only done it once or twice, and that's it. Because he was irritated. See, it has to be a situation where it gets under his skin. If the person irritates Jay, then his brain will turn on. He will remember that he's a mod and that he can kick this person out. But the person has to be irritating to him. It has to strike a chord with him. I know it's going to be packed because the kids going back to school come Monday. Yeah, it seems like the kids is being rushed back to school too soon. Every year it seems like you get earlier and earlier and earlier. You're going to be sure to record. Oh, yeah, record it. Record that. That'll be fun. I had to tell Summer about that one. Girl, you better go over to his channel. He went to the juke joint. All are welcome. You can't quit to shut someone up. What are you talking about, Jay? They be on sale about now. You gotta buy some notebooks. Yeah. Get some notebook because everything's on sale, especially at Myers. Myers be having all kind of stuff. I know Target got a whole bunch of back to school supply stuff. The person copying your emoji messed up. Why is he copying every emoji you saying? What is going on? He doesn't ban people. He just hides and disappears. You can violate Jay, then he talking about game over. Az, you better leave Jay alone. You know he'll snap back at you too, like a snapping turtle. He gonna say something crazy to you in a minute, and you gonna be like, "What is he talking about?" I know he ain't talking to me. He gonna say something crazy to you. You know he got a smart mouth. The mouth is smart. You know, you're right. Kids are going. Yeah, they are. Every year it's getting earlier and earlier. I'm trying to figure out why that is. Don't give nobody no break. It used to be when I was coming up. And now I sound real old. It used to be school got back in September. I don't know who switched it to August. I don't know why they was in a rush to switch it to August, but it is what it is. You gonna violate him with no restriction. You better put a big pause on that. You better put a big pause on that statement. You got Jay over there scared. I don't know about that statement. You might want to delete that one. You might want to delete that comment. That's a nasty comment. Yeah, I go to church. I mean, not. I mean, mentally, not physically. I go to church, and you know, they told me about some of the stuff that be going on in the world. But I don't partake. I don't partake. You block the QQQ, so he can't see your messages. Dang. I don't know who is Cora. I got the gay pie. What's a gay pie? What is a gay pie? Uh, someone obsessed with Cookie. Who? That's that. Oh, he leaving now because Cookie blocked him. Cookie blocked him. Now he leaving. Broccoli pie. That sounds disgusting, and that sounds nasty. That sounds disgusting. Ain't nobody eating that. Yeah. Carrot cake, yeah, that's more reasonable. Nobody eating a broccoli pie. Nobody signs up for that. For what? Why? Nobody want that. The gays are... and people think I'm gay. That was so funny that day when I made that sweet potato pie. Now, if you want me to show you how I make my sweet potato pie, I will do that. You know what I mean? Thanksgiving coming up. And, hey, we about to celebrate Thanksgiving. God, time is flying. Time is flying. When I make sweet potato pie, I gotta make a turducken. I gotta make me I gotta get me a Popeyes turkey, a turkey from Popeyes chicken. I gotta make me some macaroni and cheese. You won't be here. Where you going? Yeah, I like coconut cake. It sounds good to me. You making it? You having Thanksgiving? Which one of y'all having Thanksgiving? I'll show up. I'll show up for Thanksgiving. Make sure you cook the macaroni and cheese right. What do you mean you won't be here for Thanksgiving? Where you gonna be? Can I share some recipes on? Yes, yes, Chip. Every Chip, you can share recipes on the community page, and so we can all see them and try them and all that kind of stuff. That's what the community page is for, guys. It's for us to communicate. You know, when we are not on the live stream, and share our whatever's going on. If something going on in your life and you want to shout out somebody in the live stream, or you want to tell us and announce something, the community page on my channel is for that. It's for you to announce those things. Like if you want to take a 2 week absence from the live stream and come back and say game over, go ahead and announce that on the community page and let us know ahead of time, so we don't spend time going to your page trying to find out what the hell happened to you. You know what I mean? Just make an announcement that you are disappearing for about 2 weeks. It's one of your goals to become a good cook. Oh, gotta get my residency in another country. Where you going? Who told you to leave? How you gonna be on the live stream? What you trying to be? You about to be a doctor? I know the hell they not making you no doctor. I know the hell they not making you no doctor. Oh God, please say you ain't making you no doctor. Oh God, boy, the medical community. I got to write a letter about that one. I gotta write a letter. What you gonna be, a doctor or something? Oh, please say you not gonna be no doctor. Please say you ain't gonna be no doctor. Uh, I only cook German chocolate cake or peach cobbler for dessert. I be throwing down for taking, but I don't make the macaroni. Why don't you make the macaroni? What's the problem? Uh, you don't fix the desserts I like, Az. I like apple pie, apple cobbler, rum cake. I'm partial to caramel cake. I'll take it. I don't really care for it, but I'll take it. What's the other cake? I'm not a cake person no more. My fatness has subsided. I don't do cakes really. I'll do a pie. I'll do a pie. I don't like chocolate cake either. And I don't like that yellow cake with chocolate icing. Don't ever serve me that. I don't want that. I don't like white cake with white icing either. Don't serve me that either. But I do love carrot cake. Carrot cake, butter pecan cake. I'll take a butter pecan cake. I'll take that. Um, you don't think your macaroni is Thanksgiving worthy? Yes, it is. I'm gonna show you how to make it. How about that, Az? So that this Thanksgiving, you had the best macaroni on the block. I will do that for you. I'm gonna show you how to make it so it tastes good, and it's the old school. It's the old school version of macaroni and cheese. It ain't that new shit that they doing today. That wet macaroni. I don't do that wet, that overly cheesy wet macaroni. I don't do that. But I'll show you the old school way how to do it. You'll be a winner chicken dinner. I got my mom's and grandpa. Oh, hold on. I got my mom's and grandpa cook, but they got some good. Oh yeah, Chip, share the recipes. They have internet all over the place. Hey Trey, how you doing? Um, oh, you gonna be on the line? I don't think. I went to my doctor this week, and my freaking heart race through the woods on my mind. Cookie, what do you be going through? Red velvet cake is like cocaine for me. I gotta stay away from all that. I don't like red velvet cake. Something about it. I don't like chocolate. I don't like chocolates. And doctor told me to measure my vitals at home, and it was normal. I don't get it because you were in, you get anxiety going to the doctor, and that's why your blood pressure was up. And if you ate something before you went to the doctor, that's problem number 2. If you ate something you probably shouldn't have ate. And that's like when I'm about to meet somebody. Like if I go on a date with a dude, my stomach always hurt every time I attempt to go on a date with some man. My stomach turns in knots. My stomach hurts so bad. And I know it's some type of anxiety or something like that, but my stomach, it be messed up before I go anywhere. I don't like it. I don't like it at all. That's why I prefer, I don't want to go on no dates. I don't want to go on no dates. Maybe that's why all the men don't stay cooking. Is it possible a cooking issue? What do you mean you don't care what they say? Who's saying something about me? You know what, AZ? At the end of the day, nobody can bother me, and nobody can hurt me in any type of way, because when I say I live in my truth, I live in my truth no matter what. I may not tell everything, but I do live in my truth. There's a difference between telling everything. I don't need to lie about anything. Let's see. Cooking was never an issue. If it was, they could have hired a chef. I know that's right, Cookie. What they be saying about Flair AZ. Jay, don't worry about what he talking about. That's one problem right there. Last time I went to the doctor was in 2019. That man violated me, and I ain't been. You need to do a lawsuit. I'm sick and tired of going to the doctor. My numbers are school years. She always wants freaking followers or something. I be spinning the block. What block? What the hell you talking about, Jay? You be talking some crazy shit. That's a fact. Every first day I be having bubble guts. Be having to fart the whole. Now see. Oh my God, not fart. Oh my God. That's why I don't like to eat before I go on dates and stuff. That whole day I can't eat, because if I eat and I know I'm going on a date with somebody or something, my stomach is screwed. It's screwed. I can't function. And I consider myself a confident person, but something about the anticipation of going somewhere with somebody that I may or may not like, I don't know. It bothers my system. My system ain't calm and at peace. You know what I mean? It's not at peace. And I always feel my stomach be screwed up. I be like, God, why now? Why now? Why now? Why now? Yeah, I think the doctor gave Chip a search and seizure that he didn't want. Every time you use profanity, he feels weird. Who using profanity? You talking about Cookie? Yeah, not you used to the hamburger helper type of woman. Uh, y'all don't know, man. We don't really need gourmet chef from our women. I mean, you can't be cooking anything but us men are real simple. And that's why I'm going to open up a can of Vienna sausages, put it on a piece of bread, and put some mustard on it, and give you a bag of chips and say, there you go. Hey, Mark, how you doing? You finally off work. They whipped our ass today. Dang. I'm glad you could make it. I went for a regular check, and then they gonna tell me I needed prostate again. We got X-ray, but the medical industry still slapping on gloves and poking people up and where the sun don't shine. They gotta poke you in there to make sure your stuff still work. Right now, a lot of men don't go to the doctor to see if they stuff is still functioning. Just because you jumping in and out of coochie every other month or every other week or whatever it is, don't mean your stuff is functioning. Because if your soldiers are dead within your body, you not having a good time. You not having a good time. Y'all walking around uh hey, thank you, Mark. Y'all walking around with dead soldiers, you know, inside you. Yeah. Mm-hmm. You gotta go to the doctor to see how many soldiers are alive in your area, in your nether region. In your nether region, you need to see how many soldiers are still in operation. Cause you be surprised. You go to the doctor and find out a lot of your sperm soldiers, it is dead. DOA. DOA. Just laying there dead. I'll go to the dollar store and get whatever and bring it to you first Valentine's Day and then other special occasions. First of all, why you going to the dollar store to get a Valentine gift? Who the hell doing that? You can't do that. You can't do that. First of all, you got a pool and a Rolex. And you about to travel out of town for your residency, the zombie apocalypse, whatever the hell you doing to move your career up. So I don't know why you going to the Dollar Tree for no Valentine. Women destroy guys' sex drive from all the stress. That's a damn lie. Women don't destroy your sex drive. Your sex drive is destroyed if you keep poking a whole bunch of women. If you go and poke a whole bunch of women, you wear down the muscle down in between your legs. And when that get wore down and bent out of shape, it can't do what it need to do. And you're not eating vegetables and you're not drinking enough water. Your nether region is dehydrated. Mm-hmm. 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 Just like your blood pressure, you could test your blood pressure right now. Everybody can go over to the wall, stand against the wall, put your hand like this against the wall and lean against it. If once you let it sit there for about a minute and you step back, if your arm goes up, your blood pressure good. So you could take your nether region in between your legs, stick it to the wall, and see and leave it there for a minute, and see if it rises up. If it don't naturally rise by itself, you need to go to the gynecologist. You need to go to the gynecologist and get your prostate X-ray. um, let me see what he said. Oh, you too young for prostate, I think. What noise did you make? I don't know, Lynn. I felt violated. Drove home with oh, Lord, Chip. Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord. Jane wants a plain Jane woman. She don't have no eyebrows, no makeup. She ain't got no nose hairs. She just a blank screen. She just a blank canvas. And she's mute. He really want a woman that don't talk. I mean, to be honest, that's what Jay wants. He want a woman that don't talk at all. That's probably why he was trying to talk to that lady at the Paris Baguette. He thought that, she maybe she wouldn't talk as much or something. But she kept talking and he was turned off. Never too stressed to get one. All he lying. Since my tongue is 9 inches. Oh, he coming back. I won't be using my third leg until I'm 80 or 90 years old. When the next stream yard, we need you guys on the panel. Yeah, we're gonna do the next one in September. Read what you wrote. I read what you wrote. One guy's nature is supposed to be with multiple women to spread his. That's a damn lie. You not running the Olivia Flair show. All I do is pop in and pop out. Why I got a smoker cough? I've been coughing for a minute. I don't know what's going on. Something's amiss. I don't know. I might have to go to the doctor and get an X-ray. But I don't like going and them X-raying me and all that. Cause every time they X-ray me, you know, they want to touch on my chest and stuff. Don't touch me. I don't want to do it. Whatever that thing is, the EKG. I don't want to do none of that. I don't want you putting them stickers on my chest and all. I don't need all that. I don't need you to do all that. Yeah, AZ has not made an appearance on the on that StreamYard. That's a problem. AZ, you have not been on the thing. I don't know what happened that day, why you wasn't on there, on the live stream. I don't know what happened. But I don't know why I'm coughing. I don't know why, but it'll work out. I might need to drink some cayenne pepper water. Right, he barely said anything. I think because everybody was talking to Jay, looking at his little pool and all that mess. And then AZ stopped talking. I don't know what happened. Or maybe he was at work. I think he was at work that day. I can't remember. I don't know. It's gonna cost $400. Who the hell is you? Obama? You Obama or something? Why the hell we paying $400 to see you on the screen? I know you lying. Yeah, you can keep that face. Keep your face in the closet or wherever you at. We don't need to see your face. We can just imagine. We can imagine. You know what I mean? We don't need to see you. We don't need to see you. Not for 400. I mean, I need 400. I don't know where you get that price from. Bring your price down. Bring your price down to stripper prices. You know what I mean? About $25 to $100, maybe $100. You know, we in a bad economy right now. You offended by the X-ray comment? I ain't say I'm saying when I go get X-rays, it's always some extra stuff going on that I don't appreciate. I don't need you. First of all, putting that heavy vest on me, on my chest, weighing me down, and touching me in my area, touching me in my areas. I don't need you doing that. Jay, you transport body. Do you put on the X-ray vest? Uh, I was at work at first and getting my LC. Y'all talking to me, but not the lady who didn't show up on her own ball after the club lights came out. I don't know why. Cookie, now you gotta make up for that. They're gonna keep saying that. They gonna keep saying something, so you gotta show up on camera next time so they stop talking. They wanna get some googly eyes on you. They wanna get some googly eyes on you. And admire and be astonished. Oh, there goes Cookie. Oh. You're gonna cause a few of these people to shave off their hair. X-ray. It was from my sprain ankle. They took a long time to recover. I don't like getting X-rays. I don't like none of that stuff. I don't like it. What happened to Mr. J? I showed up though. I mean, she showed up. Now she took one step, and she talked. But it's one step at a time. One step at a time. Jason, thank you very much. We are on our way to huge. Yes, Mr. J was a great guest on the StreamYard. He gave us a lot of insight, a lot of great conversation. I did appreciate what he was saying. I did appreciate what Mr. J was saying. It was great. Great comments, great discussions. You know what I mean? You need the best woman's comp procedure for women. And where do you get the idea I transport body? You the one, look, you the one that be moving bodies around at the hospital and the x-ray room and all that kind of stuff. Now, look, I didn't just make that up out of thin air. You said it. I didn't say that. I didn't make that up out of thin air. You said that. How you gonna get mad at us for what you said? Cookie, for all we know, he could be working at the mortuary. We wouldn't even know. We wouldn't even know if he working at the graveyard. That's why you probably can't go visit Cookie, Yeah, I don't know if you want to go visit down there. Ain't no telling what popping off. See, now he going back to your voice, Cookie. He gonna hear that voice again. Jay been dreaming about your voice since he heard it on StreamYard. And now he can't get enough. He's like, oh, when's she gonna be back on? I wanna see her. If he could, he would Zoom you. If Jay could right now, he would Zoom call you, because that's the time he on, because he ain't on, he ain't trying to be on iPhone, FaceTime, or nothing like that. He's not trying to be on WhatsApp video call or nothing like that. He's a Zoom man, so you gonna do face-to-face, it's gonna be on a Zoom call, like a meeting. That's how he structured his dating life. Everything's like a meeting, like an interview or something like that. It's not. he's not a person that know how to have fun, fun dates and stuff like that. So everything is meeting based. You know what I mean? It's all meeting. That's why he met the woman at the baguette shop. You know, no real date. Just the baguette, but the coffee one. Mm-hmm. She like looking for a bald man. Boy, Cookie, you ain't gonna never be able to shake that off. Bald man. That's all they know. You looking for a bald man. Mm. Cookie looking for a bald man. I need one also. About 6 foot. I need 6 foot. 2 a.m. FaceTime days. I can do that. I could do FaceTime at 2 a.m., but you better have something to talk about. I'm not the type of person that you can FaceTime me and just look at me and not have nothing to say. You better have some conversation if I'm going to stay up to talk to you. And I will fall asleep on you. That's guaranteed. Especially if you're boring. If you're boring, I'm going to fall asleep on you. A man with a fade. I don't think that gets her going. That don't get her going. She talking about a man completely bald. A fade. Now that's one thing I haven't done. I haven't talked to a man with dreadlocks or tattoos or nothing like that. I've never went out of my realm. You know what I mean? I don't even know how that would work. Me dating some man that got tattoos and dreadlocks and 8-pack abs or something. I don't know how that would work. Cookie needs somebody overweight and bald so she can feel like the prize. I don't know about that either. I dated a man bigger than me, and it wasn't pleasant. You know what I mean? When he was big, and he can barely walk. He got mad because I ordered him. I ordered his food while we was at Applebee's because he was gonna order a slab of rib, a baked potato overloaded, and all this other stuff. I said, no, you just came from dialysis, so you're gonna need. Okay, y'all hear me? Somebody try to call me. How can people call me and I'm on Do Not Disturb? He was on dialysis, and he had just came from dialysis, and he gonna order all that food. I said, why don't you, get this shrimp scampi grilled and the rice pilaf. I said, go. I said, sir, give him the scampi and the rice pilaf. Boy, you would have thought. I shot that man or something. He was so upset. He was so upset. That's not how. When it came out, he said, "Why would I don't want that?" I said, "But it's healthy." Because he was walking around with a backpack of Cheese Whiz and chips. You dated a man on dialysis. It was for 2 weeks. I did not know he was on dialysis until I started talking to him, and then he kept saying, you gotta go do this, you gotta go do that. I said, oh, I'll ride with you, whatever. And then that's when I found out, he gotta go to dialysis and had it and do all that stuff. I said, what the hell? It never really got anywhere. I ain't sleep with the man or nothing like that. It was just 2 weeks of just nothing. I don't know. It was just a 2-week, a friendship. That's what I'm going to say. A 2-week friendship. And he broke up with me. He stopped talking to me. I ain't going to say broke up because I wouldn't say it was a relationship. But he stopped talking to me. Told me I didn't care enough. I'm going with you to your dialysis appointment. What do you mean I don't care enough? I thought that was crazy. I can't wait to start dating. It's gonna be hella fun. I've been focused on myself. Dates every night, Monday to Sunday, every day a new man. That's all I'm talking about, Cookie. Do what you got to do. uh, you be like me. You be trying stuff just for the experience. Um. Mm-hmm. Mm. Having fun is a good enough reason to date, Cookie. You aren't a spring chicken anymore. Oh Lord. Here we go, Big Stain. Here we go. Y'all messing with Cookie today. She gonna eat. She gonna tear y'all up. Mm-hmm. I don't know why I dated somebody like that. Somebody introduced me to him. Somebody introduced me to him and thought it would be a good match. You know, sometimes people, when they know fat people, they think that they have a friend that's fat and they want to hook two fat people up together. And you know that don't always work right or whatever. You know what I mean? Um, I had that person hook me up before. I had somebody else hook me up with the man with the gold teeth in his mouth. I mean, he had a whole mouthful of gold. I thought that was crazy as hell. And we only went on one date. He took me to Denny's. He took me to Denny's. I only ordered a cherry coke. And he ordered him something to eat. And I sat across from him. And he was telling me about how horrible women are. Yeah, women ain't shit. Women, da 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 da. Blah, blah, blah. They don't appreciate a good man. Da da da. They want this and they want that. I mean, he was just airing out his grievances with women. I knew the date was going to be shit when he pulled up on me and he had a Cadillac DeVille. Some type of Cadillac DeVille. Looked like a cross between a station wagon and a Cadillac. I said, what the hell is this? What is this? He talking about, you gonna hop in? I said, no, I ride behind you. I drive my own car. I ride behind you. When he pulled up into Denny's, I just laughed to myself in the car. I was in the car. I was just like, this can't be my life. Are you serious? We going to Denny's? Okay, we're going to get in there. He started talking about women ain't shit, blah, 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 blah. And then all of a sudden, the bill come. When the bill came, that's what shocked me. When that bill came and she put that receipt down, he said, I got it. Well, of course you got it, ho. Of course you got it. I only had a cherry coke. Well, what you mean? What you mean? Yeah, I got it. You think I was gonna pay? Then we walked out of the restaurant. He said, "Oh, this was a good time. Next time we go out, you got Outback." You think I'm gonna pay for you to go to Outback when you took me to Denny's? I ain't even see no print. No print. No print. No, I ain't gonna. No, I don't think we going anywhere else. Thank you, sir. Have a nice day. I know that man was mad because I ain't call him back. I turned off. I told, matter of fact, my sister hooked me up with him. I said, let me tell you something. Don't you ever hook me up with nobody at your job. Leave me alone. I'm all right. I'm good. I'm cool. I'm cool. What is the ideal date for you all? A quiet one. A quiet one. Uh, That ain't got too. It's not a busy day. I don't want to. I don't want to go nowhere busy. I don't want to do nothing busy. Yeah, that's what I mean. I mean, there gotta be a highlight to this evening or something. Ain't wasn't nothing there. Ain't wasn't nothing even consider. Wasn't nothing even to focus on. hmm hmm Now I had a man buy me some groceries. Now that's a good date. You buy me some groceries. That's a damn good date. That was a good. That was the best day ever. Going to that grocery store. Go on get what you. Go on get what you want. I got it. That was a good date. That was a good date. That was a solid. That was a 10 out of 10. Okay. 10 out of 10. Good time. Good time. I like that. Yeah, we can go to grocery store. I don't care. We can go to grocery store. Yeah. That's my kind of date. That is definitely my kind of date. What place would be your ideal? I can't say a park because I don't like grass. I don't like grass. You know, the wine and paint. I'll do the wine and paint or something. That'll be cute and fun. You went on a date with a plastic surgeon. He picked me up. We went on a hike and went swimming in the water hose. He picked me up while in the water and kissed me in front of the waterfall. Ooh, not romantic. That's what I'm talking about, Cookie. Yeah. That's what I'm talking about. That's hot. That's what you want. You want some romance. Some of these dudes don't know how to do romance. They don't know how to do it right. You know what I mean? You gotta do some I'll take you to Dave and Buster's. Jay, I think you have lost touch with reality. Ain't nobody going to no Dave and Buster's. Ain't nobody doing that. Who doing that? The lady who couldn't read filled my fridge and cabinets with food. That's how she won me. I see. That's what happens, Daisy. It's the that tending to the things you really need. You know what I mean? Groceries. I'm with it. I'll do a grocery date. You know. If he can put something together for me, that's another plus. You know what I mean? I'll take that over a day any day. If he say, I noticed your TV's not mounted. I'm gonna mount your TV. Oh, you gonna put the TV on the wall? Yeah, I'm gonna put your TV on the wall and stuff. So you can look up at your TV. You know what I mean? I like that. He get that drill out or whatever. Hammer the wall, I did have a date where I watched a man paint. Well, it wasn't a date. I wouldn't say a date. Paint a wall. You know what I mean? Then we went out to dinner and then went back to his place. And then all of a sudden he started touching me while we were watching TV. You didn't like it. Well, Cookie, I don't know about that one because if you go to a man place, late at nighttime, you gotta have in your mind that they are wanting something. They are wanting something. That's why, I would never go to a man place unless I plan on doing something. There's no reason for me to go sit at your house unless draws is dropping. You know what I mean? Unless draws is dropping, ain't no reason for me to go to your house. If I come to your house, I'm not coming to sit here and talk to you. That's one of my things I don't like. If I come to your house and I know there's a mission to be completed, I don't want to sit here and have conversation. I don't want to talk. I don't want to sit here and talk about birds and in the trees. I don't want to talk about your pet tortoise. I don't want to talk about that. I'm here for the action. That's what I'm here for. If I'm coming to your house, you know what I mean, and I don't put my lotion, potion, ocean on, you know, I don't did all the things, I ain't coming here to waste time. I don't want to sit here and talk about your mama and them, and I don't want to sit here and have a conversation. I don't want to do all that. Get to the business. Let's get this going. Get this rodeo going. I'm ready to go. I'm ready to do the thing. You know what I mean? I ain't got time to play games. I don't feel like playing games with you. I don't want to do that. Don't waste my time. I'm definitely one of them people. Don't waste my time. I ain't come for all that. I ain't come to stare at you in your eyes. You know, I ain't Netflixing and chill. I don't need to do it. I don't need to watch a movie. I don't need to do a preview or a trial or a trailer before the action. I don't need no trailer. I don't need all that. Straight to it. Straight to it. I ain't got time. I do not like that. I don't want to talk. That's why I had my hotel. I wasn't going to sleep over. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Have your own room. Go. If you're not planning on doing nothing, ain't no use in going to the man house. I mean, ain't no use in going there. So many people get themselves in those situations, and you know, in bad, especially in bad situations where these men is expecting something. If you not wanting nothing, don't go home with him. Do not go home with no man that you ain't doing. There's no reason for you to be there. Absolutely none. Cause you know what he thinking. You know, cause that's like the bee trap. Once he gets you to his house, you know, the tactics, you know, that they use to get you to do something, all that thinking starts to go into play. All that planning and thinking goes into their mind, and they start strategizing how to get to the drizzles. You know what I mean? How to get to the draw. What he got to say? What he got to do? What he got to say? Trying to figure out, work it out in his mind. You know what I mean? And so, if you don't want to be a part of the strategic plan, I would never go over no man house like that. My last date, when she found out I was a mechanic, she wanted me to install her curtains and rods. That's hot, AZ. You know what I mean? A man that can install your curtains and stuff, that's hot. You know, whatever you got to do to get the engine going. You know what I mean? That right there, you installing curtains. I would be thinking about that all day. Like, yeah, last night, I'd be texting you. I'd be like, yeah, last night when you put that curtain rod up, yeah, I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it. You gonna come? You gonna come over and put the other one up? You know what I mean? Wait a second. He also told me he had a gun randomly. I don't know why. It was weird, kind of social awkward. He was very intelligent. Yeah, you stay away from them men. Them kind of men, stay away from them. I love nerd. This guy was probably high functioning autistic. Oh Lord, I know his brother was definitely autistic, and this guy was definitely on the spectrum. Well, the thing about that Cookie is that they are very truthful. They're very honest, very truthful people. So you may be thinking something, and maybe he just, maybe it's not what you think, or. But the gun thing, I think that would have been scary. If I married you, had kids with him, oh Lord, Cookie, Cookie, what will be for you will be for you. I'm starving to death. I need something to eat. Brutally honest to the point where you're walking on eggshells. Right? They tell the truth. If they don't like something you doing, or they don't like you, or whatever it is, you know, they have no problem telling you what they don't like. Oh, his doctor was a physician too. Mm-hmm. Mm. Oh, Cookie, you be dating her. I've dated quite. I've had some characters. She had the curtains there for months. I keep tools in my car, so I took it. That's what I'm talking about. A man that's always prepared. Yes, 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 yes. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. All you gotta say is, oh, my curtain is so messed up. It won't just. Oh, don't worry about it. Let me go out to the car, get my toolbox. I'll fix it right up. Oh yeah, that's hot. That is hot. A man that can do that, tools on standby. A well-equipped man. That's a good thing. That's a good thing. That's rare too. That's a rarity. They're very judgmental and don't realize that what they're saying. They have brain development issues and act immature. They don't have the ability to think about how other people think. Mm-hmm. 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 I don't know much about that, but I from what I seen on that TV show I watched, they just very truthful. I don't know too much about it. Men need to be able to do handiwork. Oh, hmm. Some of them don't know how to change tires and stuff like they used to back in the day. Back in the day, that was like a manly thing to know how to change a tire, and or know how to put oil in the car, or know how to do basic things around the house. That was a thing back in the day. But now, you know, some of these guys will say, well, I'll just hire somebody to do it. I don't need to do that. I'll just have somebody else do it. You know, they don't want to do that. They rather hire somebody else to do that. They don't want to. They don't want to put. They don't want to stress themselves trying to put together a coffee table, you know, or something like that. Or I see some videos where the men are so in love with their partner. Like one man I seen, he built her a whole vanity. Oh, her vanity room was so beautiful. She cried. Oh, she cried. That vanity room off the chain. You hear me? You know, that kind of stuff. I think those kind of things are very rare, to have somebody to go above and beyond, to make their partner happy or whatever. So that doesn't happen that often. Now I don't know what them women did to get the man to do all that, except for uh, um, y'all won't reward without putting in the work. What you mean without putting in the work? What you talking about? What do you mean won't reward without putting in the work? What the hell you talking about? I don't I don't know what JB talking about. Talking about y'all want the reward without putting in the work. What are you talking about? My Dollar Tree lotion. I be putting in the work. I said I do cook. I will make you a Vienna sandwich, Vienna sausage sandwich with a bag of chips. I'll even warm up the meat. I seen a woman pumping gas with her skinny man inside the car. I went and helped her. I know that's right, AZ. Be a man out there in these streets. That should be a sign to her to leave him alone. But you know what? Some of these chicks, they still stay with him. Every man I have talked to, now I will say the men I have talked to, when it's time to pump that gas, they will go pump that gas. I ain't been with no man that was let me get out the car and I'm pumping the gas unless I want to. Unless I want to. Other than that, they have all pumped the gas for me. I haven't had to do that. Not when I'm in the presence of a man. Unless there's a reason why I want to for some reason. Um, you take pigs in the blanket. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, I can make some good pigs in the blanket. Az. I can make you four of them. I'm only gonna make you four pigs in the blanket, and a side of my special jelly, homemade jelly on the side. Okay, I make four pigs in a blanket and about 2 tablespoons of my homemade jelly. That's all you gonna get. hmm Yeah, I do that. I do that. You know what I mean? I ain't got no problem, doing stuff for a man. I'll make your sandwich. I'll make you a fried bologna sandwich, to be honest. I'll make you a fried bologna sandwich. You want some fried plantain with some fish? Ooh, that sounds good. Yeah, that sounds good. Some fried fish. Yes. With some pickles. Ooh. Ooh, with some pickles. Ooh. Ooh, that sounds good. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. You know what I haven't tried yet? Haitian spaghetti. I rarely have pigs in a blanket like once every, so I be appreciated. I know that's right. I know that's right. Mm-hmm. Yes, 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 yeah. I can fix that. I can fix that. Az. That's easy. That's nothing. Easy work. I make it homemade. I make my wraps. I'll be making my wraps homemade. Uh, you do know my family is Haitian living. Jay, we knew that. I knew that a long time ago by your attitude and your voice. I already knew what's going on with you. But I love so I'm gonna make some stewed chicken and all that and some pickles. I'm gonna show you how I make pickles on my live stream. So make sure you pay attention. I might do it during this vegetable week. That do sound like a good thing to and you can add the pickles to all your food, put it on all your eat it with your chicken, eat it with your fish, eat it with whatever, you know. Mhm. Mhm. I can do that. I can show you how to fry plantain too. Plantain is good. It's like it look like a banana, but it tastes like a potato. Uh, I don't eat meat, so I don't know how to cook it. Do you think that would matter to a man? Yeah, men eat meat. The men eat meat, cookie, because they need that strength down in between their thighs. Without the meat weighing inside their body, whatever is in between their legs, it becomes light like a pancake. You don't want a man to be light weighted down there. You want him to be heavyweight like a like a weight on a desk. You know what I mean? You don't want him to have light work down there. The lighter the man eat, the lighter it is down in there, and you don't want that. You want heaviness and girth. And men that don't eat meat ain't got the girth. You know what I mean? They ain't got the girth or the heaviness. You want heavy. You want a heavy like this bottle right here, like this. That's what you want. You want a heavy like this. Like with some weight to it. In your hand. You don't want nothing light. You know, because if you mess around with somebody eat too many vegetables and don't eat meat, it's gonna be like this. 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 And you're gonna be disappointed. You're gonna be like, what is this? Don't mess up our Piccolese traditional recipe, Livia. Stick to banana bread. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. I don't care. First of all, you don't even know how to fix your own Piccolese. You don't know how to fix it. You don't fix it good enough. That's why you have somebody else fix it for you. You don't fix it good enough. You don't like your own. So I don't know what you're talking. Don't talk to me about what tastes good or not. Where do come off with those diagnoses? What the hell you talking about? Why your tongue all tied up? The best tasting box was vegan. Maybe for a woman, great. But for a man, y'all need meat. You know, you don't want you don't want a balloon a balloon type of situation in between your legs. You want heaviness down there so you can properly satisfy your client. You know what I mean? So you can satisfy your client. You don't want to be a lightweight in the bedroom. You know, where you float away almost. And then she wondering where you went. You know? You want heaviness. You need power. You need to be like a lawnmower, down there. You know what I mean? But for women, yeah, that might be good for them to be vegan or vegetarian or something. You know. So it'd be a great experience for you. You know. Because sometimes you eat too much stuff. Now, I have learned that if you eat a lot of fiber, things work better for women. The more fiber they eat, the better things are. I had to learn that over time. Fiber makes things better. Lots of fiber. An extreme amount of fiber. I have started picking up and eating an extreme amount of fiber. I eat a lot of fiber. That's what you want. You want somebody clean as a whistle. You know what I mean? Especially depending on what kind of action you doing. She smoked black and mild. Mm. Oh Lord, Jay is airing out his fantasies on my live stream. Jay, why are you airing out your fantasies on my live stream? He trying to get Cookie to say something. Cookie, don't feed into Jay's fantasy. Don't feed into that, what he talking about. My knee has been achy for the past few weeks. I don't know what it is. A dull aching pain right above the knee joint. I took magnesium but still feeling pain. You need to rub some castor oil on your knee. Castor oil. And put and you know what you need to do? You need to put something around it, like a bandage around your knee. Put the castor oil on, bandage up your knee. You know what I mean? That's what you need to do. Just like when your throat is hurting, you should cover up your throat with a scarf or something. I learned that from a man from Egypt. He can be vegetarian man or meat man. It doesn't matter to me. Yeah, Jay over here drooling at the mouth, over there fantasizing while he at his job, drooling on my live stream. Boy, you thirsty, Jay. You thirsty. You thirsty. You trying to find out if Cookie can handle this or not. Talking about she need her a vegetable man. She look fragile. And she said, I don't care if he's vegetable or meat. What the hell does that matter? Jay, boy, Cookie, you filling his head with this fantasy. He thinking about the voice. He think now he's saying you're fragile and all of that. There's a lot of emotions going through his mind. A lot of action going. It's lights, camera, action going over in Jay's brain right now. Brain exploding like fireworks everywhere. But at the same time, he don't want you talking. And he don't want a woman that talk to. He don't want a woman that talk. And he want a bland woman. He want somebody that's not gonna leave their stuff at his house. And then he said you can't stay too long and all of this. It's just crazy. I don't know what he fantasizing about. He might as well talk to an AI. He might as well talk to AI. Yeah, you want a bland, quiet woman that don't say nothing. Her face is blank. You know, she may not have no eyes to see what he look like. You know what I mean? Jay could be the first person to date a faceless, a woman ain't got nothing going on. You know what I mean? Not just a blank screen. He would be okay with that, you know? A woman that didn't totally talk. And I need to find something to eat. Oh, it's 9 o'clock. I wonder is my ice cream, I made my ice cream. I wonder is it almost done? Let me go take y'all with me and test it out and see. Or just look at it. Jay needs a woman that don't speak English. That's what he wanted. But then he met the woman at the Paris Baguette and found out she talked too damn much. Yeah, she was talking in another language. It was too much. That's what happened. Not a woman that don't speak no English. Jay should be ashamed of himself. Oh, I turn that off. There's too much ice in here. This is my homemade ice cream. Let me see if it's starting to freeze up. Ooh, I can't wait till tomorrow. You ain't supposed to taste it till tomorrow, but it ain't ready yet. But this is my homemade ice cream. Y'all see it? Y'all see how thick it is? Look at that. And it's got almonds, Snickers, chocolate in it. Look how thick it is. Look at that. Look at that ice cream. Ooh, that's gonna be good tomorrow. I'm gonna taste it though. Oh, it's good. See how thick it is? Oh, that's gonna be good tomorrow. Ooh, I might have to give me a little cake or something to go with it. Ooh, I'm a winner. Ooh, that's gonna be good tomorrow. I tell you that right now. Oh yeah. Ooh, that's gonna be good. You see how thick that was? That is not yogurt. That's ice cream. That's not made with yogurt. That's not made with yogurt at all, Cookie. No yogurt in that. I I need me something to eat before I pass out. I don't really have no ingredients. I really don't have no ingredients for a sandwich or nothing, but we gonna make it. We gonna do something. I don't have ingredients. No ingredients. What is this? Oh, can't use that. Okay. I don't know why I'm eating this, but I feel like I'm gonna get a headache if I don't eat something. I love frozen yogurt. How did I make that? I'm going to show you. I'm going to show you. Don't worry. Don't worry your pretty little head. I am going to show you how I make it. I already made the video. I just got to wait till tomorrow when it's finally firm enough that I can scoop it out, you know, like ice cream. It's getting there. It is getting there. It is getting there. I'm gonna show y'all. Well, I don't need all that. This is good enough. I don't have no cheese, but that's okay. I mean, I could have added sardines, but that's okay. Let me add a few of these. Add a few of these. Okay. Have you tried ice cream roll? I don't like that. Excuse me. I don't like ice cream rolls. I tried. I don't know where I was when I tried that. I don't like it. I do not like that. Oh yeah, my ice cream gonna be good tomorrow, boy. Yeah, boy. Yeah, boy. I mean, you might as well make your own ice cream. It's easy to make. You might as well make your own ice cream.
You a bad bitch. Thank you for charging your phone, girl.
They chop up ice cream. I've had it before. I didn't like it. But this ice cream is not made out of. It's not yogurt. This is not made out of yogurt. This is real ice cream, not yogurt. It's not yogurt at all. This is my little snack plate. I have it's just some vegetables, on some bread. It's vegetables on some bread and some Parmesan chips. That's what I'm eating. That's all I got for right now is this. And it's just a whole bunch of peppers and pickles. Peppers and pickles. And that's it. Is on this plate with some mayonnaise and some Chicago oil. AZ, you trying to visit her? Yeah, he coming for the book signing. Cookie, what are you talking about? He's celibate. Mm. Mm. Okay, and AZ is busy trying to figure me out. First, AZ is on a mission to figure me out and all of that. He's trying to figure some stuff out. Trying to figure out a whole bunch of stuff. That's what he's more interested in. He's trying to figure out some stuff. Mm-hmm. I don't know where you get date. I don't know where you get that cookie. I don't know where you get that from. You already figured me out. I gotta hear about this. When you joining Instagram? You better send me a message on Instagram. Tell me what you found out. I do have a I think I have a stalker on Instagram. To be honest, I think I got some type of stalker on Instagram. Why in the world would I have a book signing in Arizona? Hey, OM, how you doing? It can't be no Applebee's either. I know that's right, Cookie. If it's in Arizona, I take her to a nice hole in the wall. What the hell? How you been, OM? How you been? How has life been treating you? We are talking about dates and stuff here on the live stream. Yeah, I think I got a stalker on my Instagram. I've been getting crazy messages lately. What do you mean you more from Indiana than me? Just some crazy messages. Just some crazy, some bizarre messages. But that's okay. Don't worry about them. I had a lovely day. I had a lovely day talking to everybody on the live stream and all that. Um, oh, Cookie, it is not. It's not. It's not. It's not. It's not crazy. It's not crazy. It's just, I awakening. You know. Um, I'm going to say yes, yes from the live stream. But I'm not gonna go into detail because it ain't worth talking about. Did Miss Sunshine come in here, y'all? Nope, Summer didn't come in here. I hope she comes back. I hope she's not you know what, Chip? We're gonna go to her. You don't have to do this. We're gonna go to her community page and see what's going on. If she don't show up tomorrow on the live stream, we're gonna go to her community page and see if me and Cookie will go to her community page and leave a message or something to see what's going on. I hope she didn't get offended or anything. YouTube is a brutal stalker. This one lady had her email in the bio, and dudes was blowing up, sending and saying whatever. She had to remove. Damn. Yeah, I had mine on there for a second, and I took it off. There's a lot of stuff that you can't really do on here. Social media is there are people who are very what's the word, invasive into your whole entire life, and they want to know your whole entire life and everything. And I know it's fair game because you on here, you're on social media and stuff, and you out in the public. But at the same time, knowing too much is too much unless that person is willing to expose like their children and all that kind of stuff. Some people bring their children and all that, their family, into their content, once they get comfortable and they realize they don't have nothing to be, once they get comfortable, you know what I mean, with this whole content thing, and it turns into a benefit, then they start, bringing in their family into it and all that. But early on, I don't think it's a good idea to bring family and stuff into, the live streams and all that kind of stuff until things are more secure or whatever. I deleted my social media a while back. I don't go on any of it besides. I only go on YouTube. I do have some videos on TikTok, and I'm only communicating mainly on Instagram for people to send me messages and stuff. I do have some videos on Instagram, but you're gonna take some shots and wait for your turn and carry it. Make sure you film that too. Chip, I'm so sorry that Summer wasn't able to make it. I hope she come back. I hope she didn't get like offended or scared or something. Okay, bye, Chip. You have a good time. Oh, that's so sad. Oh, that breaks my heart about the whole Summer. He really looked forward to seeing Summer on here. Oh. That is messed up. Oh, that breaks my heart. That breaks my heart. Yeah, I don't believe in putting kids on social media either. I think once it gets to a point, where put that Dookie sandwich down. Where you see Dookie? What? Does it look like a dookie sandwich to you? What are you talking about? This is just vegetables and some bread. Now, you are not going to ruin my sandwich. Don't make me bring my son in here. I mean, he ain't going to come online no way. He ain't going to come on no live stream no way, but don't make me do it. Cuss all y'all out. He'll cuss you out. One thing he don't play is with his mama. Oh yeah, I'm vegan. You see this? This is bread and vegetables. Yeah, it's vegan right here. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, I'm converted. Matter of fact, make sure you stay tuned this week because we're gonna be eating vegetables in my videos. It's gonna be 2 weeks of vegetables. Nothing but the main portion of the meal will be a vegetable. When the devil want to show up, they show up at the awkward time. Jay, what's the problem about my bread? And what's the problem about the ice cream? It's gonna be good. You know, you wish you had a woman that made you some good homemade ice cream that you could sit up in the bed and rub your feet together while you sit there eat a bowl of ice cream and some cookies. Some homemade chocolate chip cookies and some ice cream. But you ain't got that, do you? You ain't got that at all. You ain't got that at all. You ain't got nobody making no homemade ice cream. It's a shame, really. It's a shame. It's a shame. But you know what? That's how life goes. That's how life goes. First of all, I nobody eating bread and ice cream together. Okay, it's 3 a.m. Bye, OEM. Have a nice night. Oh, my pickle came off. This is some good eating. See, if y'all eat like me, y'all gonna be skinny. Y'all gonna be skinny like me. Eat like this. This is GLP-1 food. This is GLP food. Matter of fact, let me do it like an hors d'oeuvre. You see that? You see all that goodness, them Jerry Della you see all them peppers and all that? That's some good stuff. What do you mean I'm always dancing from a crunchy vegetable? It tastes good. It AZ. Do you do this all the time when you eat? I would never take you nowhere. What I do? I'm not at a fancy restaurant. I'm at home. What is the problem with you? You know, you take the fun. You take the fun out of everything. You so bland. You like a Oscar the Grouch. You so bland and miserable. Bitter. You a bitter bee. Why are you dreading? Do you eat the free chips and salsa? Yes, I do. I eat it. Sound good to me. I like chip and salsa. They good. Right. Right, Cookie? Who don't eat it? Why don't you eat it? Do you know something we don't know? Right, Cookie? And these are good. If I didn't eat nothing, I probably would have went to bed with an extreme headache. They don't? Nobody eats the chips and salsa? Since when? We got a place here called Torchy Tacos. Now, they don't give out free chips and salsa, but they chips and salsa is good. Have you been to Torchy Tacos, Cookie? Torchy Tacos is good. That's some good stuff right there. That queso. And then I get that Trailer Park Trash Taco. That Trailer Park Trash Taco is good. You like celery and dry rub. See, you everything in your life is dry. Dry rub, dry pastry. Why and you Haitian. Where the juice at? You don't like your food wet? You know what? Maybe it's because you grew up with all that wet food all the time. Everything, colored and smothered. And I think you grew up with a dislike of your own food. I think you kind of eat it, but you had it so much. You don't want nothing wet no more. The wet food, you don't want wet women. It's a shame, Jay. It's a shame. I know you don't like ranch either. You don't like nothing wet. You don't like wet women. Probably tell that woman, before we start, let me get a paper towel because you got too much going on. I need my stuff dry. Yeah, I need you to be dry down there. It's too much ocean work. That's what Jay be telling the women. I need you to be dry as a bone. I need you to be like bone marrow. Yeah. I know what he be doing. Anytime man prefer that kind of pastry, dry. Going to this crock pot barbecue restaurant where you pick your own meat and spices. Oh, that's that Korean barbecue. You ain't gonna like that. You're not gonna like that. First of all, you don't have the patience to sit there and cook your own food like that. You don't have the patience. You don't have patience for that. I'm gonna tell you right now, abort mission. Abort mission. Don't go because you're gonna be disappointed. First of all, you have to cook your own food. And it sounds cute. It sounds cute until you're there and you actually have to cook your food. You have to wait to eat. You know what I mean? You have to wait till the food is done to eat. You add all components of the food, whether it's vegetables, meat, whatever you're trying to cook, whatever dish you're trying to create. Just imagine it take you an hour at home to cook something, a meal. You're gonna be sitting in front of that thing from 35 minutes to an hour trying to cook. You're gonna be trying to cook that food, and you're gonna be mad. I wouldn't go. Abort mission. Don't go. I'm warning you. I'm warning you ahead of time. You ain't gonna like it. You know what this is like, Cookie? This is like being on a 6-way call or something. Mm. Yeah, you need to cancel that. Cancel it. Don't go. Save your money. You're gonna have a headache trying to cook that food in that pot. Right. And the thing is, you can mess your own meal up and burn it up. And that be your fault. And then you gotta start over. You gotta get another meat because you don't burnt the meat. Abort mission. Do something else. Go play putt or something. Go do that. Don't go there. Don't go to the that Korean to that barbecue place. Don't do it. It's a waste of time. You ain't gonna like it. You heard but that pause. No, the meat ain't free. When you get there to some of these places, I don't know about all places, they have a menu of this type of meat, this section of meat comes with this da 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 da. This seafood comes with this. Or you can get a combination of the beef and the seafood, and that's gonna cost you more if you combine the beef and the seafood. You know what I mean? Or you combine beef and pork, cuts of meat is gonna cost you. Think of it as a fogo de chao, the Brazilian restaurants where they cut the meat in front of you and they have a stop and go sign. In a way, it's treated like that. You was I am 5'6". I was aware of that on. Oh, you was? I wasn't. Jay, you ain't gonna like that. So you might as well cancel. That's a no. Also no. The meat ain't nothing free. Ain't nothing free at that place. You ain't getting nothing free. No, nothing. Drinks ain't free. I don't even think you get free refill on drink. You know how much I spent when I went there? It was me and the kids. It was me and the kids and my sister. It cost me $200. I knew how tall I was. I just didn't realize how short it looked until today. Right, you gotta buy more meat if you mess it up. You gotta have them bring out more meat. So if you mess up that first set of meat, if you mess that first set of meat up, you gotta wait. And then you gotta wait on other people. If you got more people with you, you gotta wait for them to cook their meat so you can put your meat on there. And some people, if you with them, they don't like your chicken to cook with their seafood, while their seafood is cooking, or your onions to cook with their meat or something like that. So if you got people like that with you, you gotta wait to cook your meat. And they have a timer on it. You only get an hour or two to eat the food. You know, if you stay past that time, then you get charged for that. I'm never going back. I will never eat that again. I don't want to cook my food. I need to be served. I don't want to cook it. Serve me. I don't want to do that. Well, you can pig knee replacements to get taller. Just don't tell the vegan. Ah! Ooh! Mm. You right. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I'm telling you, you're not gonna like the experience of sitting there cooking that food. Some people think it's cute. The young people think it's cute and a fun experience. Oh, we get to cook because they don't cook. People who cook all the time, you're not gonna want to do that. You're not gonna like it. Mm-mm. But you know what? You should go for the experience, and then you can determine if you like it or not. I don't know. I'm just telling you what I think. From me knowing your personality, I don't think that's something you're gonna like. But you know what? I may be wrong. Try it for yourself. No, try it. Go ahead and go. Don't let me discourage you. Just go ahead and go and see what it's about. If you don't like it, don't go again. Don't go no more. I experienced it. You may see it different. You may actually like it. You know, men love the barbecue, so you might like it. You know what I mean? Oh Lord, now you talking about it's canceled. See, you didn't want to go nowhere. He ain't seasoning no food. He ain't seasoning no food. He ain't seasoning no food. He gonna be so confused when he see all them seasonings and dips and sauces and stuff. He gonna be like, I ain't got time to figure this out. He ain't got time to figure all them sauces and all that out and what go with what and the meat and all. That's too much. It's kind of overwhelming. If you don't cook all the time, it can be a little bit overwhelming. Looking at all them sauces and all that stuff. Mm-hmm. I didn't like it. 0 out of 10. 0 out of 10. I don't think he wanted to go anywhere. I mean, you could have had the experience, but I was looking out for you. Even my sister said never again. We ain't got time for this. And then you gotta wait for them to clean off the cooking thing and all of that and no, 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 no. I don't have time. Mm-mm. I know Jay don't have no seasoning in his cabinet. I know it's bare. You know what he probably got? Because he's Haitian, he probably has I For some reason, he may not eat spicy food. I don't think he eats spice. Maybe just a tinge. Maybe just a tinge of spice, but I don't think Jay's a spice eater. He don't strike me as somebody that gravitates towards spicy food. I don't see it. I don't see it at all. So I'm pretty sure in his cabinet is very bare. It's probably jerk seasoning. You probably keep some type of jerk seasoning or something. A whole bunch of garlic powder. And them chicken bouillon cubes. You know, Caribbean people love Maggie. Caribbean people love Maggie cube. Maggie cubes. Gotta have the Maggie cubes. and um and black beans. Y'all love black beans. Gotta have that black beans in them down in the rice. Gotta have that. Mm-hmm. Your grandma. Where she live at? Not the Great Value. Yes. Mm-hmm. I got Haitian people around me. I know what y'all be doing. y'all make some damn good juice. I tell you that right now. Y'all make some damn good juice. That's one thing I know that Jay probably do. Now Jay could probably clean the hell out of a chicken. Haitian people can clean the hell out of a chicken. They get that lemon and lime. They scrub they scrub that chicken back to a newborn status. And they know how to cut up fruit real good. Haitian people are skilled at ocean food and fruit. They know how to slice fruit like a professional. Like you went to some fancy 5-star place where they slice the vegetables just so, and fruit just so. Hey Cornelius, how you doing? Haitian people are skilled at slicing fish. They are very skilled. They are masters of fish slicing. You know, they'll slice that thing up. You know, real good. You know, get it going, get it prepared. Salty fish. Haitian people love salty fish. Um, so you know, but y'all skilled. Y'all make some good juice. Good juice, good stuff. You know. Mhm. Mhm. Now the Haitian spaghetti, uh, with the cut up sausages in it. I don't know about that. Do you know your ethnicity? You talking to me? You talking to Jay? Who you talking to? You talking to me? I am German. Hmm. I'm German and Japanese. That's what I am. I don't know. I don't know what I am. I don't know. What is yours? I don't know. What is yours? Tell me yours. Tell me yours. What is yours? Well, AZ is moving slow. I always gravitate to Nigerian, so I chose Nigerian. You can't just choose Nigerian. You need to no, you can't take that 23andMe test. There was a big scam involving that. Don't do that. Don't do no 23andMe. The woman who was over there, she went to jail or something. She went to prison. She was stealing people's DNA or something. I don't do that. I think you Samoan. You might be Samoan and from Ghana. You are Ghana Samoan. That's what I think. I think you from Ghana or something. We all Nigerian and Creole. No, we not. Even though Nigerian people are very smart. Very smart. So, that could be me. I don't know. I could be Creole. I could be Jamaican. When you do the answers that they ask stuff about you, so I don't believe in nothing. Yeah. I'm gonna just go off my hair type. My hair looks like it's from Africa. I'm gonna go with some type of African country. I'm probably Siberian. What's it called? Serbian. I'm probably Serbian. Somebody accused me the other day of being original Aborigine. I don't know about that. I know I don't look like those people that just is fresh on Earth. The lady who couldn't read was Nigerian. Oh, Lord. It makes your body feel amazing. So I'm Nigerian. Oh, yeah. I don't know about that. What did you learn how to cook? What Nigerian food did you learn how to cook? What is my napkin? What did you learn how to cook? That's Nigerian. Are we on daylight saving time? Did you learn how to cook a goosey soup? Uh, Polish Italian. I like kielbasa and lasagna. Ooh, Polish Italian. That's what I'm talking about, Nairo. Nairo came with the Italian, the Polish Italian. That's a good mix. You know what I mean? That's a really good mix. Nigerian, Sudan, and Creole. That's a good combination too. Fufu, spicy chicken curry, goat, jollof rice, goosey, and other stuff. Now, I'm not impressed with the jollof rice. Now, to me, it tastes just like any other rice. It's nothing special. But I know that the reason why they like it is because they scrape the bottom of the pan, the burnt pieces, and mix it in with the rice. The burnt jollof rice at the bottom of the pan gives it that smoky flavor, and that's what ooh, my eye. And that's what they like. They like that burnt, that toasty burnt smell of and stir it in with the rice. I'm not I am I think you can achieve that jollof rice with less ingredients. You don't need all those ingredients to make that. I know they make a big deal out of it, but I don't think you need all those ingredients. That's true. That's true too. That's true too. It's all about the pot. It's all about the pot. It's the method more than anything. Um, but they puree a lot of they food. You know what I mean? They put it in the blender and puree it. Even the Haitian people um, will puree their vegetables and pour that meat, pour those vegetables, that puree, over their meats and stuff and cook it. And the Nigerian people do the same thing. They ain't nothing for them to blend up a habanero pepper, onions, and tomatoes. They blend that up, pour it all over the meat, and then they like to boil the meat before they cook it because they do not want to eat raw meat. You know, they're terrified of raw meat, so they boil it first and then cook it however it's supposed to be cooked. You know, 'cause they terrified and they hate vegetables. A lot of people from different places, they don't like vegetables, so they puree it up. That you get so much vegetables when you blend the ginger. Yeah, yeah, that's what they do. They blend it all up. You know, so you don't really need a whole bunch of spices because you're blending up all the necessary ingredients that, you know, that essentially would be a spice if you dried it out. So they blend all the stuff up and pour it over their meat, you know. And then some of them like their chicken hard. I mean, they like the chicken, turkey meat hard. They like it cooked hard, almost like a bone. Like your chicken is like a hard bone. They like that. They like this stuff hard, which I think is crazy. I can't eat no hard meat. I don't want nothing that is I don't want nothing that look like a dead person arm on my plate. You know what I mean? They like their stuff cooked to overdoneness. Overdone. You know, they don't do tender meat. The tender meat, no, they don't do no tender meat. They want that stuff cooked till it's like unrecognizable. That's what they want. Unrecognizable meat. Just looking around like, yeah, this is too raw for us. We don't want this raw meat. This meat right here, too damn tender. Too tender. They need that stuff char-boiled. The goat and fish is only right. That's the only tender meat. Everything else burnt to a crisp. You hear me? That stuff gonna be I'm not gonna even say burnt. I'm not gonna say burnt. I'm gonna say just overly cooked. Which I can't get with. I can't get with meat that's overly cooked like that. Tear your teeth up. I ain't got that many teeth left. You gonna tear my whole mouth out. I ain't gonna have no teeth. And then they like to chew the bones. You know what I mean? If you mess with some real OG Nigerians, they eat the damn bone of the chicken. Scare you to death. You be sitting there across from them. They be getting into that fufu and dipping it in the goosey soup, and they get real fresh with it, and then all of a sudden they do some new shit on you and start eating that bone. That's when you probably need to get up. You need to get up and leave the table. When they start eating that bone, it's time to go home. You see that? They eating that bone. Yeah, it's time to go now. It's time to go when they start chewing on the chicken bone. I ain't gonna even hold you. When they doing that, it's time to go home. Lock us, get your keys, get your purse, get all your stuff. You ever heard of palm wine? I've heard of palm oil. I heard of palm oil, not palm wine. I don't know what palm wine is. But if it's made from palm oil, I don't think I want that either. I don't want that at all. I don't want no palm. I don't want no palm wine if it involves palm oil. But I've learned a lot. I've learned to make different things. I haven't officially cooked a whole Nigerian meal. I haven't officially done that at all. But if I did, I probably do it good. I probably would do it good. Palm wine is a fluid that comes from inside a tree. It's white, kind of milky texture. Gets you drunk. Now I don't want none of that. I don't need no liquor from a tree. I don't need none of nature's drug. I don't need no nature drug. I don't need none of that. You know. I ain't got time. But I like some Nigerian stuff, but not all. Some of the stuff don't taste good to me at all. But I think I can eat more Haitian food than Nigerian food. I think Haitian food tastes a little bit more, it's more recognizable stuff. It's stuff that you are more familiar with. So what ethnicity am I choosing? I'm gonna choose I'm gonna choose Italian. If I had to choose any of them, I'm gonna choose Italian because that's in my blood. Fixing Italian food is part of my DNA. I'm gonna say I'm Italian because I can really fix Italian food. I understand the balance, of fixing Italian food. I understand the balance. Not everybody does. Not everybody does. I understand completely. Yeah, so I'm that. I'm definitely Italian. I'm gonna say Italian and Indian. I'm probably Italian and Indian. You know. Hmm. What you frowning up for? Yeah. What you thought I was gonna choose? What you thought I was gonna choose? Mm-hmm. Hey, see, you have some issues. You have some issues. We're gonna straighten you out. We're gonna straighten out your craziness. Street food, Indian or colonizing. Not no street Indian food. I will do the food here in Indiana that's Indian at a restaurant. I'll do that. Now we have an Indian restaurant that is off the chain. Okay, we have an Indian restaurant that is off the chain. Okay, it is too good. I spent $230 at that restaurant. Um, I had the best time. That food was so good. It didn't make no sense. It was too good. I had a little bit of everything. Oh, it was too good. I'm definitely Indian and Italian. Hmm. You need to come on to the Indian side of things. Come on to the Indian side of things. You come on. I don't know why you trying to get stuck on Nigerian. You know. Yeah, it's good. That curry chicken, the butter chicken, the shrimp, and then they made a infusion of a Indian fried rice, and they infused it with a Chinese fried rice. It's like the spice of an Indian dish, and then the Chinese fried rice. So think of Chinese fried rice elevated with Indian spices and peppers. Oh my God. It was so good. I had to recreate it at home. I made it myself. I learned how to make it myself. It's so good. Oh, it's so good. It's so good. It's so good. Yes, I spent $230 at an Indian restaurant. I mean, it's not cheap. It's not cheap. I don't do these things all the time. These are rare events, rare moments. I don't go to restaurants all the time. I don't do that all the time. I just happened to do that because I took my daughter and her friend to the Indian restaurant, and we had a good time. Um, you're gonna move to Nigeria when you retire. Oh, I wish you the best of luck. I wish you the best of luck. I hope you have a good time out there. Hmm. I wish you the best of luck. I'm pretty sure you have a good time. You can open you up a little side mechanic business or help people do something. You'll have some businesses out there. Take your American knowledge over there and make money. I never paid that ever. That's crazy. Oh, you paid for more than one. Yeah, it was three of us. And we had several dishes. I had about 3 orders of that garlic naan bread, and then I had I had 3 things of chicken, about 3 things of that fried Chinese Indian rice, 2 white rices. I had I had a little bit of everything, drinks and stuff, and it was a good time. That was the best eating I have ever had. If I would have been on YouTube back then, boy, y'all would have said, "Damn, that's some good food." When I'm old, I don't care about money anymore. As long as my family's good, I truly enjoy health. I know that's right, and that's the way it should be. That's the way it should be. You're gonna have a good time over in Nigeria. You're gonna have a good time. I'm gonna be here in Indiana until my last day. I'll be here until, the clock runs out. You know. I have no desire really. I did at one point had the thought in my mind to move to Africa and all that kind of stuff, but those ideas those ideas died. So I'm just like, well, I just stay here. And I'm not going to retire. I will never retire from my job. I know a lot of people want to retire from their job, but I'm never going to do that. I will never retire from working. I don't see the point really. Um, it seemed like when you retire, your living goes down, and I don't want my living to go down. So I'm getting that way with my eulogy. I'm staying here. Right, right. I a long time ago I wanted to go places, but now I'm like, whatever. No. If I find out that I'm Jamaican, though, I'm switching up sides and moving to Jamaica. What? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Go where you're happy. If you're a person who loves adventure and loves to be out in the sun and you love to be around locals and people and enjoy the nature of things and enjoy the company of good people and starting over, basically, um, go and live different places. Spend a year or two in Nigeria. Spend a year or two in Jamaica. You know, move around if that's what you love to do. If you love to travel and all of that stuff. But for me, my plan is just to keep working to the last day, and then that's it. I'm not interested in retiring. I will work as long as I possibly can. You know what I mean? I'll work until I can't work no more. Until it's like mentally and physically impossible for me to continue. Like my knees give out or something. Or my brain slows down. But I listen to uh, a lot of educational stuff all the time. I keep my mind busy every now and then. Every now and then, I play games on my phone and stuff like that. So I keep my mind operating at a high level every single day. Constantly thinking of ideas, reading stuff. You know, my version of retirement is traveling. I don't travel as much now. I'm a workaholic. I hate being home, especially with no family there. I want to catch a fish in every country, and that's what you should do. If you yearn to travel, meet people, and all that, that's what you should do. You know what I mean? We have free will to do the things we want to do, You know, when we was kids, we were restricted to what your parents want you to do. But now that you're adults, you can go and see the world and do all the things you want to do. There's so much to learn from every country. You know, it's hard to talk about places that you never been, and stuff like that. So if you want that experience, you gotta go to these places. You gotta see things for what they truly are. Because sometimes the media lie to you about some of these places and say, "Hey, this place is dangerous, or this place is horrible. Or all these people ain't got no food and all this kind of stuff." They tell you all this crazy stuff, and then when you get there, it's beautiful, it's scenic, and it's got it going on. The locals are nice and friendly, and all this kind of stuff. Sometimes I think they put these things out there sometimes to keep people away from traveling to these places, because a lot of local people don't like visitors or tourists and all this kind of stuff. They don't be liking all these people coming in and touring and all this kind of stuff. Even though it brings revenue to their countries, a lot of people don't like tourists. And then I also believe if you're going to go somewhere, make sure you speak those people's language. Make sure you speak these people's language and understand that the rules that are here in America do not apply when you in other countries. You can't expect that. And people make a big mistake expecting that those rules that's over here apply all over the world. No, they don't. No, they don't. Everybody treats things differently. Just like when that boy went to Singapore that one time, I think he threw some gum on the ground or something. I can't remember what he did. He did something, and he got the whooping of his lifetime in public. A public ass whooping for littering trash in their country. That shocked me when that day happened. That was the most shocking thing I had ever seen in my life. That man got whooped. Okay? Spanking. hmm So a lot of people get it confused and don't realize what we do here ain't allowed in other places. It's not the same. It's not the same. So you gotta be aware of that. You gotta be aware of everybody don't like American people too. You gotta be aware of that. There's a lot of people don't like America because America is seen as the bully. So you gotta be careful nowadays when you visit places. There's a lot of people who hated us years ago and really hate us now. I mean, like on a whole nother level now. Before you even visit Nigeria, they make sure you know all the rules, the punishments for getting caught doing gay activity. Yeah, you can't be doing all that stuff over there. They don't like it. They don't like it. They don't like that stuff. So I know you see you doing the most over there in another country. They ain't with it. But I just think, if you go there, just be mindful. There's a lot of people don't like us. Be very, open your eyes and realize that everybody don't like America. And I know people used to think that America's so loved, people love America and all that, but there's a lot of people don't like America no more. A lot of people. Our image has been ruined. I mean, it wasn't a good image from the beginning anyway. It was never a good image, but now it's in the toilet. It's straight in the toilet. Okay, image on life alert. Okay, we barely, we barely can show our head. You know, but anyway, I guess I better go to bed. I gotta check my Instagram. Every time I get in the bed, I gotta remember to check that damn Instagram. I don't be checking it. What's your favorite country you've been to? Germany by far. Germany was the best because it reminded me of home. And well, that's because I was on the army base. That's why I liked it. And I made friends and stuff like that. So I had a good time. I had a really good time in Germany. The fact that I could walk to the store at the end of the street and get fresh bread and candy. I remember I walked down there. I went in the store. I got me some. It was the first time I had seen that kind of candy. It was some Blue Smurf gummies. Blue Smurf gummies. And I said, man, oh, it was the best tasting gummy. See, back then, stuff tasted so good. It was so good. Yeah, I mean, you could taste the, whatever it was, blueberry in it or whatever color or whatever fruit it was. Oh, them Blue Smurf gummies was so good. Everything tasted so fresh and so good. We lived in a different time. It's almost like I have time traveled to the future, and right now I can't believe where we at. When back then everything tasted like a dream. It was like a dream. Food back then used to be like something out of a storybook. It tasted so good, and now it don't taste so great. Everything don't taste so great. But those were some good. Germany was great. Great time. But anyway, I guess I'll get off here. I mean, I gotta check my Instagram. If you want to join me on Instagram, you can. Okay, go put the oil on my feet, and that's exactly what I'm about to do. You can check me out on Instagram. I'm be on there for a second, and make sure you tune in tomorrow. I'll be on live stream at 2 p.m. I will be live streaming at 2 p.m. I'm going to show you my ice cream that I made and all of that. So if you want to see the ice cream and what it looked like up close, I mean, tomorrow it should be more, hard or whatever. But so make sure you tune in tomorrow. Have a nice night. Bye.